years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with the same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
WCLU.
We're back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers now. We have got the Don Franklin pregame show. It's the Lady Scotties and the Trojanettes in a big 15th district game for both teams so far. As I bring in Joe here, the Trojanettes have won 17 of the last 19, like I've stated, 14 in a row. 5 of those coming in the district championship, and they won all 3 meetings last year. The last win for the Lady Scotties in this series is in December of 2018.
Yeah, it's been a long, dry spell for the Lady Scotties. December 28, 2018 to be exact, Chase. They won 51-38 in the regular season district matchup. Since then, it has been all Barren County. You said a moment ago, 14 straight wins for the Trojanettes. It's been kind of an odd series. You know, these records on KHSAA go back to 1998. Obviously, the series between Glasgow and Barren County goes back much further than that. But just looking back to 98, you know, Barren County's girls dominated this series from 98 really right on through 2009. They won every game except for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. Glasgow won from 98 to 2009. But then in 2010, the Lady Scotties turned the tables on Barren County. Glasgow's program got really good in girls basketball around that time, and Glasgow won 13 straight between 2011 and 2016. They won 17 of 18 between 2010 and 2016. And then between 2017 and 2018, the two teams kind of split some matchups. But like you said, since 2019, it's been all Barren County. So it's just, these programs, they've gone through periods where they've been really, really good, and the other one has not been so good, and vice versa. That's just kind of the way it's been.
Yeah, and the Lady Trojanettes are also coming off of their last district game, a 53-41 loss at Warren East on last Friday night to take them to 2-1 in the district. Warren East, the Lady Raiders, are also 2-1 in the district. They defeated the Lady Scotties as well in district play. And for the Lady Scotties last Friday night, they were defeated by Allen County 58-53 in district action in Scottsville. The Trojanettes won their last ball game against Warren Central on Tuesday night 59-23. So that kind of got them back on track. But the Trojanettes also come into this game losing 4 of their last 7 games.
That's true, but those losses have all come against pretty good ball clubs. Warren East got a pretty good ball club, and they played in maybe the premier girls basketball tournament in the state before the Christmas holiday. Back on December 19th through December 22nd, they played in the Queen of the Commonwealth at Bullitt East High School, and they went just 1-3 in that event. But again, you're talking about some of the best teams in the state. They lost to Franklin County, lost to Corbin, they lost to Taylor County. They did get a win over Bethlehem, who's always got a good program. So, yes, they have lost 3 out of 4, but not 3 out of 4, but they've lost 4 games in their last 7, it looks like. But it's not like they've lost a bad team. So this is a very good Barren County basketball team. Lady Scotties will have to play, without a doubt, their best game of the season to have a chance to win this ball game tonight.
Yeah, the Lady Scotties actually played on Tuesday night. You were not with us on Tuesday night, or Monday night in Butler County, excuse me. It was Monday night. They played in Butler County against the Lady Bears. The Lady Scotties lost 56-42 in that ball game. They had 25 turnovers in that ball game. And also, Kayla Kirkpatrick was in foul trouble most of that ball game as well.
Yeah, I was able to listen to some of that, Chase, between watching the national championship game and listening to you guys. But it sounded like, just listening to you all, that the Lady Scotties just struggled down there. They just didn't. It really didn't sound like either team played great. Sounds like the officiating was maybe a little bit questionable as well at times. But you're going to have that kind of thing. You got to be able to overcome that. The Lady Scotties, 25 turnovers. You're just not gonna beat very many teams, especially a good basketball team with 25 turnovers, and that'll be a big key tonight. Because unless Piper Lindsay has changed the way she plays, she will always put a lot of pressure on the basketball. Her teams like to pressure the basketball. They'll play very good, solid defense. Most of the time, I think man-to-man defense. From what I remember, it's been a couple of years since I've seen the Trojanettes play. But Glasgow's gonna have their hands full for sure, and they'll have to handle the basketball very well tonight. That'll be a big key for them.
Yeah, the Lady Scotties have a tough assignment on defense, but the Trojanettes are also without Katie Murphy, who has not played a game this season. They think she may be back in the near future, but we're not very sure here. She is not playing tonight. But the services of Shelby Bird off the bench, who averages 10 points as a freshman off the bench, has been a key factor for the Trojanettes' success so far, because also Abby Varney averages 18 a game. Those are the only 2 the Trojanette players that are in double figures for them.
Yeah, and I've not, I'm looking forward to watching Shelby Bird play. She's averaging 10 points a game, like you said, just a freshman. So she's obviously got a very bright future here at Barren County. Now, Abigail Varney, is she a senior this year finally?
She is a senior this year.
Okay, it seems like Abby's been playing for forever. But, she's an excellent basketball player, averaging 18 points a game. What strikes me about when I look at Barren County stats is, it seems like for a lot of years the Trojanettes love to shoot the three-pointer, and they did it very well. This team really doesn't shoot a whole lot of threes, just the opposite from the Barren County boys team, who we were talking about how many threes they shoot a moment ago before we came on the air. But this Barren County girls team has only attempted 128 threes all year long. I did a little math. They've only about 19% of their total field goal attempts have been threes. So this is a team that's I feel like probably going to try to drive to the basket a lot, maybe try to get the ball down inside and score on you. They've got some good size down in there, it looks like. So this is not a team that's going to stand out there and shoot a bunch of threes. So Glasgow will have to play very good interior defense tonight.
Yeah, the Trojanettes shoot 44% from the field overall. 32% of that comes from the three. They're 41 of 128 on the year from the three. They shoot 65% at the line. They got 395 rebounds on the year. That comes out to about 28 rebounds a game for the the Trojanettes. For the Lady Scotties, though, they average 33% overall from the field. Lady Scotties do shoot the three at 27%, but only shoot 54% at the line. They average 29 rebounds a game. I think a key point for the Lady Scotties is getting to the foul line tonight also and knocking down some foul shots in this game, because that's what it could possibly come down to.
Well, I mean, you know, in the close games that Glasgow has had that they have lost, a lot of times it has been because of their free throw shooting. And look, I mean, the only way you get better at it is to practice it. And like I said, I'm sure they shoot plenty of free throws in practice, but, you know, the girls need to be shooting those outside of practice as well. Doing that on your own time to try to get better at that, because it's a free throw. It's supposed to be a free point for you. And when you're only shooting 52% from the free throw line, that is not going to get it done in close ball games, because that's where you lose those close ball games, Chase.
It is, and of the 128 threes that the Trojanettes have took, 73 of those have come from Bird and Varney. And they shoot it at 38% and 33% on the year as well. So 73 of the 128 come from those two players. That's over half of their three-point attempts. So you're wanting to really key in on those three. But Abby Varney is also good at driving the ball inside. She's very good inside the lane.
That's where I think she is at her best, quite honestly, from the years that I've seen her play in the past. She's a very good driver of the basketball. She's great at finding those open lanes to the basket. She's, has a good, quick first step to get by a defender. So she is the key to me. I mean, obviously, you're not going to shut a player like that down. You're not going to hold her to 2 or 3 points. But, you know, if you can hold her to 10 points, 12 points, that gives you a chance, I think. She averages 18 a game. If you can hold her 6, 7 points below her average, that's going to help out a whole bunch.
Now, for the Lady Scotties night, one goal to me would be to stay out of foul trouble in this ball game, because you've got Addie Slagle, who averages 13 a game. You got Chakali Green, who had 23 points in that game against Butler County the other night. She's averaging 10.5 points a game. And also you got Kayla Kirkpatrick, Cynthia Austin averaging about 7 to 8 points a game. You're looking at them 4 players, and also Carly Hagan. And Riley Strode had a pretty good game up there at Butler County as well. You're leaning on them players, maybe Jordy Goodman off the bench as well tonight. Looking for those key players tonight to hopefully get a Lady Scottie win and break the streak in this series.
Yeah, I didn't see the Butler County game, but I feel like Jakali Green's been coming on a little bit here in the last few ball games. I think she has played well. Obviously this is a very young ball club. The more these girls play, the better they're going to get. But Jakali, I think, has been aggressive in trying to get to the basket, which I certainly like. Obviously you'd like for everybody to shoot the basketball better. Another girl, coming off the bench, Riley Strode, Chase. I think Riley has a bright future here at Glasgow. She has done some really nice things off the bench for the Lady Scotties and given them some good minutes.
Yes, Joe. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout here. We're getting ready to do the anthem, national anthem here. We will come back. That concludes our Don Franklin pregame show. We're going to come back after a 3-minute timeout. We will give you the TJ Regional Health starting lineups, and we'll talk about our keys to the game. We'll be back after a 3-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
The game of basketball.
Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. Now back to courtside for the opening tip-off. It's game time.
We are back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. The national anthem has just ended here, and we've got our TJ Regional Health starting lineups for you here. First, it's going to be for the Trojanettes here in just a second.
Having to pause here a moment while they color guard takes the flag off the floor, so bear with us here just a moment.
All right, we've got the Lady Scotties and the Lady Trojanettes here tonight. We're going to give you the TJ Regional Health starting lineups. We're going to start with the Trojanettes. They're going to start 5'8" senior guard Abby Varney. Also starting at guard is going to be Caitlin Elmore. She's 5'6", and she's a junior. Also starting at guard is going to be Katie Gerald. She's a junior. She's 5'7". Also starting at guard is 5'9" guard and Ashley Atkinson. She's a sophomore. And starting at forward is going to be 5'8" junior Taylor Strange. Head coach of the Trojanettes is Piper Lindsay. Ladies, and they have a 10-4 record on the year. They are 2-1 in the district. Now for Lady Scotties, we're going to start guard Addie Slagle. She's 5'1". She's an 8th grader. Also starting at guard, 5'3" guard Jacali Green. She's a freshman. Also starting at guard is going to be 5'6" guard Kayla Kirkpatrick. She's a freshman. Starting at forward is going to be 5'8" junior Cynthia Austin. And also starting at forward is going to be 5'7" freshman Carly Hagan. Head coach of the Lady Scotties is Kelsey Kirkpatrick in her second year. The Lady Scotties are 3-14 on the year, 0-2 in the district. I think, Joe, we're going to look at the keys for this ball game that we were talking about earlier.
Well, first of all, turnovers. Glasgow wants to handle the basketball better than they did against Butler County. Certainly, you said they had 25 turnovers against Butler County on Tuesday night. That has to be better. I think to give yourself a realistic chance, you got to keep that number under 15, probably 15 or under. That's number one. Number two, play good, solid defense. Guard the interior because that's where this Barren County team wants to do most of their damage. Abigail Varney's a great driver of the basketball. We talked about that in the Don Franklin pregame show, so that's certainly going to be a big key for the night chase as well.
Yes, and our three officials out here tonight are going to be Jamie and Bailey, Davis Taylor, and John McMillan. We have seen these three officials this year as well on multiple occasions. Three fine officials out here tonight as well for this district contest. We have got the Walbert Trucking tip-off to begin this ball game. It's going to be Cynthia Austin to start in the circle for the Lady Scotties as Coach Piper Lindsay gets her final words in with the Trojanettes players to begin this ball game.
Lady Scotties in their royal blue uniforms tonight with that Columbia blue stripe down the side and the white numerals and letters.
It's going to be Varney and Austin to jump in the circle here. Lady Scotties and Trojanettes, and the tip is up, and tip is going to be won by the Lady Scotties here. Green has it in the circle. She's being guarded by Atkinson. Green's looking, picks up her dribble, gets it off to Slagle. She's being guarded by Varney over there. Lady Trojanettes open up in a man-to-man. It's off to Green on the right side. It's in the corner to Austin. Austin's going to drive baseline. She goes up with a wild shot. It's no good. Rebound's going to be tipped into Kirkpatrick's hands, though. It's back out to Slagle now. She gets over to Kirkpatrick in the left corner. Trojanettes are in a man-to-man to open up here as well as Kirkpatrick brings it back out top and hands it off to Jakali Green. Green's going to dribble. She gets off to Slagle on the right side. Gets it into Austin on the inside. She's being guarded there by Gerald. She's looking. She picked up her dribble on the baseline. She tries to look. Gets it off to Slagle. Slagle's going to bring it back out top to Green. Just over a minute it almost went over in this first Lady Scottie possession as well. As Green drives down the lane, goes up with a floater. It's good. That's a South Central bank shot as well.
That's what I was talking about in the pregame. Jakali's done a good job of being aggressive and getting to the basket. Did a good job of it right there and scored the bucket.
Lady Scotties lead 2-0 as they open up in a 2-3 or in a man-to-man defense here. It looks like as Atkinson is being guarded by Slagle on the right side. They're looking to get it inside. To get it inside to Strange. She turns it up, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound goes to Austin for the Lady Scotties. I think the Lady Scotties would like to slow this game down a little bit as well.
No question. Yeah, no question.
Green's got it in the circle. She's being guarded by Atkinson. It's a 2-0 Lady Scottie lead. As Green gets it off to Slagle, who was not ready for the back door. She brings it back out top, being guarded by Varney. Gets it off to Kirkpatrick for the Lady Scotties. She's looking to drive. Gets it off to Green on the right side. Jakali's looking. She just decides to bring it back out top. 6:14 left in this first quarter. It's the Lady Scotties 2, Trojanet 0. It's off into Hagen's hand. It goes off a Trojanette's foot. Her shot is no good. Rebound goes to Atkinson for the Trojanettes. She's picked up by Green. She picks up her dribble, gets it in the front court in the hands of Gerald. It's in the corner. Strange. They get it inside now to Varney, who it goes off her foot out of bounds. That's going to be the first Trojanette turnover.
Yeah, Varney just dribbled that ball off her foot, like you said, Chase. Went out of bounds there on the baseline.
It's a 2-0 Lady Scottie lead. 5:50 left in the opening quarter as Jakali Green brings it to the front court now. She gets it off to Austin up top. She's being guarded by Gerald. Austin's looking here. She picks up her dribble as Hagen comes out to get the ball. She does get it now. It's over to Green as Green brings it back out to the front. Green on the right side with it. She's looking to drive. She cannot. Gets it back out to Slagle. 5:25 left in this opening quarter as Varney was trying to steal the ball from Slagle. She could not. Austin has it. She picks up her dribble, gets it off to Kirkpatrick. Kayla looked to shoot that. She could not. Kayla gets it back out to Slagle. Slagle uses the screen from Kirkpatrick and gets it off to Green. Green's got it here. She's not able to drive. She just bang it back out top and pull up for a three. That's good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction 3-point shot. That puts the Lady Scotties up 5-0. As it's going to be Elmore in the front court for the Trojanettes. Lady Scotties in a man-to-man here early on. She gets it off to Gerald at the elbow, guarded by Austin. It's Varney coming off the screen. She's going to fire up a three. That's going to be an air ball. It's going to go out of bounds off the Trojanettes.
Well, great start to this one for the Lady Scotties.
And that's one of the keys as well. But here comes the Trojanettes with the ball pressure as well. As Kirkpatrick has it, she gets it off to Green. Green's going to cross the timeline with it. Breaking the Trojanet pressure pretty handily there. They get it off to Slagle on the right side. 4:30 left in this first quarter. As Slagle is picked up there by Elmore up top. She gets a screen from Hagen. She's double-teamed, and they're going to get a foul here. That foul is going to go on Taylor Strange. That's going to be her first, the team's first of the quarter.
Yeah, Barren County being very physical with Addie Slagle out front with the basketball. I'm sure that's the game plan. You know, they have a big size advantage on Addie with her just being an 8th grader.
A good crowd on hand for this. Also, you can watch, if you're not here, on YouTube as well, and listen to us on WCLU Sports. It's off to Slagle on the left side now. She's being guarded. They're going to get another foul here, and that's going to go on Varney. That's going to be her first, the team's second.
She reached in that time going for the steal. Just no need to do that. She's 25 feet from the basket right there.
It's going to be Kirkpatrick to throw it in for the Lady Scotties. She's going to get it into Austin up top. As Coach Kirkpatrick is wanting Austin to go to the bucket. She will drive down inside now, kicks it out to Slagle. Slagle's going to look to drive. She's going to get called for a travel violation.
Be the first turnover for the Lady Scotties.
It's a 5-0, though, Lady Scottie lead just at about halfway through this first quarter. Trojanettes held scoreless so far the first 4 minutes and have only put up one shot attempt, or two shot attempts.
Yep.
It's going to be over there. Varney on the left side. She's being guarded by Kirkpatrick. Varney's going to drive down the lane now. She's picked up by Austin. Throws the pass off there to Strange. Her shot's no good. Rebound goes to Hagan for the Lady Scotties. Kirkpatrick races up the right side now. She gets it off to Austin. Austin kicks it out to Kirkpatrick, who's going to fire up a three. It's going to be an air ball. It's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Scotties as Riley Wilson checks in for the Trojanettes. She replaces Taylor Strange. Wilson, a sophomore. It's a 5-0 Lady Scottie lead. 3:35 left in the opening quarters. Lady Scotties are in a man-to-man as well this possession. It's Elmore with it up top. She gets it over to Atkinson. It's going to be inside to Varney. She puts up a shot. No good. Rebound goes to Green for the Lady Scotties.
Well, Varney won't miss very many like that, Chase. She was wide open right at the basket.
Green's got it in a circle now with a 5-0 Lady Scottie lead. She's being guarded by Atkinson. Green's going to drive down the lane, puts a spin move on, and loses the ball, but it goes right in the hands of Hagan, but it's going to be tapped out of bounds off the Lady Scotties.
Yeah, I thought I thought Barren County may have touched that ball last, but the official had a much better look at it than we did. It's the second Glasgow turnover.
Yeah, Shelby Bird checks in for the Trojanettes. She replaces Abby Varney here early on. It's a 5-0 Lady Scottie lead as Elmore brings it up in the front court for the Trojanettes, excuse me. It's going to be off to Bird on the right side in front of us over here. She's looking to drive. She cannot. Gets it off to Gerald. It's over to inside to Elmore. As Bird goes down the lane, her shot's no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds off the Trojanettes. It's going to be Strode and Goodman for the Lady Scotties. They replace Kirkpatrick and Hagan for the Lady Scotties as the Trojanettes look to bring a little full court pressure here. It's going to be Goodman inbound, and she gets it into Slagle. As Slagle's double team gets it off to Goodman, it's going to be over to Green on the right side. Green's going to cross the timeline with it, and she gets it inside to Strode, who misses the layup. Rebound goes to Atkinson for the Trojanettes. She gets it up ahead to Elmore, who loses it out of bounds.
Boy, Glasgow handled that pressure as well as it could possibly be handled, and Riley Strode, she knows it. She knows she's got to make that layup right there.
It's going to be Goodman to get in, gets it into Austin on the right side. It's over to Green in the middle. It's going to be over to Slagle. She's double-teamed back to Goodman. It's in the middle to Austin. She crossed the timeline now with it. It gets in the hands of Green for the Lady Scotties. She gets it in the corner to Austin. Cynthia drives baseline now. She's going to go up with shots. No good. Gets it back. Goes up with it. Her shot's no good, but there's a foul. That foul goes on Gerald. That's her first, team's third. That sends Cynthia Austin to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot two. As the Lady Scotties look to build on this 5-0 lead here early on. Austin's first attempt is good. Varney checks in for the Trojanettes. She replaces Gerald's. It's a 6-0 lead for the Lady Scotties here, as Austin has got one left here. Her shot is short. Rebound goes in the hands of Atkinson for the Trojanettes. 2:15 left in the opening quarter. As Elmore has it in circle guarded by Slagle. She's going to drive. She's cut off by Slagle. She has it in the lane. Goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound is in the hands of Goodman now for the Lady Scotties. She gets it off to Austin. Then hands it off to Green. Under 2 minutes left in this opening quarter. As Green slowly brings it up into the front court.
Glasgow doing a great job of controlling tempo in this game,
as
too,
Austin
Chase.
loses the pass there. It's in the hands of Elmore. She's going to drive to the bucket now, and she's going to go up with a shot that's good and a foul.
Yeah, one of those live ball turnovers, and that creates a easy bucket on the other end for Barren County.
That foul's going to go on Green. That's going to be her first, the team's first. That was also a South Central bank shot there by Katie Elmore. That's going to send her to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot one. That is the first points for the Trojanettes tonight, as Elmore's free throw now is good. It's a 6-3 Lady Scottie lead. 1:45 left in this opening quarter as Goodman has it. She gets off to Slagle. Back to Goodman. Across the timeline to Green. They break the press there, but Green's going to drive baseline now. She dribbles across the baseline there, gets it out to Slagle, out top to Goodman. She gets it back off to Slagle. 1:30 left in this opening quarter as Slagle's going to drive down the lane now. Gets it out to Green. Green is going to drive now. She's cut off by Elmore, but she's going to continue down the lane, puts up a hard shot that's no good. Rebound to Atkinson, and they're going to get green for her second foul here. That's going to be the team's second as well. That sends Kayla Kirkpatrick to the scorer's table. She's going to replace Ja'Kylie Green.
That's a big foul, Chase. You hate to see Ja'Kylie go out here late in the first quarter with her second foul.
It's a 6-3 Lady Scottie lead. 1:15 left in the opening quarter. As the Trojanettes have the ball and it gets into Elmore. Now the Lady Scotties look like they're going to change defenses here maybe and go a 3-2 zone possibly. I believe they do. As Elmore has it up top, she gets it over to Varney, back up top to Bird. Bird's looking, gets it over in the corner to Elmore. She's being guarded by Goodman. Elmore's going to drive baseline, kicks it out to Varney, gets it over to Bird. She drives down the middle of the lane, goes up a wild shot. It's no good, but she is fouled. That foul goes on Kayla Kirkpatrick. That's her first, team's third of the opening quarter. That sends Shelby Bird to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2.
Bird, a 63% foul shooter on the year.
Her first attempt is good. It's a 6-4 Lady Scottie lead. 51 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Trojanettes as a team shoots 65% from the stripe.
Bird's second attempt is good as well. It's a 6-5 Lady Scottie lead. 51 seconds left in the opening quarter. As it's in the Goodman, back to Kirkpatrick, over to Goodman, back to Slagle. It's going to be in the middle to Austin, but it's going to be stolen by Bird. She gets it off to Atkinson on the right side here. The clock has not started here, Joe, once again. It's going to be out top to Bird. She puts up a 3 that is in and out. Rebound is going to go in the hands of Atkinson. Varney has it. She goes inside with it. Her shot is good.
They're going to have to run a lot of time off the clock right here. They were having some trouble with the clock in the pregame, so that may be a malfunction of the clock here.
That's also a South Central bank shot for Abby Varney as well. They're going to have to run a bunch of time off the clock here, probably at least 20 or 25 seconds. They're only going to run 10 seconds off the clock here.
Yeah, I mean, they probably honestly don't know exactly how much they need to take off. I think it's probably more than 10 seconds.
I think it's probably about 20 or 25, but that's okay. It's going to be Lady Scotties basketball. Well, they put 39 minutes on the clock. It's going to be Lady Scottie basketball. They opened up with a 6-0 run to open up this game. The Trojanettes bounced back with a 7-0 run of their own here early on. There they go. They got the clock right now. It's going to be Lady Scotties ball against this 2-2-1 press that the Trojanettes have out here. It's going to be Goodman to inbound it. She gets it into Slagle. Back to Goodman under their basket, over to Kirkpatrick. It's back to Goodman, over to Slagle. She's going to cross the timeline with it doubled. She picks up her dribble, gets it off to Kirkpatrick. Kayla's going to drive baseline now, and she's going to be fouled. That foul is going to be on Elmore. That's going to be her first, team's fourth of the quarter. 27 seconds left here in this opening quarter as Kirkpatrick is looking to inbound it underneath for the Lady Scotties. She's looking to get it in. She can't get it in. She's going to get it into Austin. Kirkpatrick barely beat the 5-second count there to get it in. It's off to Slagle up top. They have a screen, but Slagle's going to bring it back out top and give it off to Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, Coach Kirkpatrick was trying to call a timeout, but the officials didn't hear, and they got it in just in time.
15 seconds left here in opening quarter. Kirkpatrick drives down the middle of the lane. It's going to be stolen by Elmore. Elmore's got it going to the other end now. She's going to go down the lane. Her shot's no good. Rebound to Varney. She goes back up with it. It's no good. Rebound to Strode for the Lady Scotties. She gets it off to Slagle. 2 seconds left in the quarter. And it's gonna be a long shot there. It's going to be no good. I don't think it would have counted anyway. The Trojanettes lead 7-6 after 1 quarter of play here. We'll be back with the second quarter after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with the same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
Glasgow High School Sports is on WCLU.
We're back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. It's the Trojanettes with a 7-6 lead after 1 quarter of play. The Lady Scotties come out on a 6-0 run to open up the game, and then the Trojanettes had a 7-0 run of their own. It's 7-6 lead for the Trojanettes after one.
Lady Scotties 2 of 8 in that first quarter, and that's from the field overall. 1 of 2 for three-point range, 1 of 2 at the foul line, 6 rebounds, 2 offensive. They had 5 turnovers. 2 turnovers for Barren County. They were 2 of 10 from the field in that first quarter. 0 of 1 from three-point range. Made all 3 of their free throws. They had 4 rebounds, 1 offensive.
It's going to be Bird, Varney, Strange, Geralds, and Wilson to open up this quarter for the Trojanettes. Kirkpatrick, Slagle, Austin, Hagan, and Goodman. Varney's got it. Gets it off out front to Gerald. She gets it back to Varney. Varney's looking to shoot. She decides not to. Gets it back out to Wilson. It's going to be over on the left side to Gerald's on the left wing. She gets it inside to Strange, guarded by Hagan. It's going to be out to Varney. She puts up a 3. It's in and out. Rebound's going to go in the hands of Wilson. She goes back over the shot that's no good. Rebounds in the hands of Gerald's now. Varney's got it. She tries to get it off inside, but it's going to be stolen by Slagle. Slagle's got it going up the left side now, and she is met by 2 Trojanette players. Gets it back out to Austin. It's going to be over to Goodman. She's going to fire up a 3 now. It's going to be short. Rebound's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Scotties. As Strode checks back in for the Lady Scotties, she is going to replace Austin. It's a 7-6 Trojanettes lead as we just begun the second quarter. It's going to be into Bird for the Trojanettes. It's going to be Slagle to pick her up. Bird has it. She's got it on the right side. She's going to get in the middle to Varney, being guarded by Kirkpatrick. Varney kicks it out to Gerald's. Gerald's couldn't drive on Strode. She's looking to drive now. She will. She goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Strange. She goes back, but it's no good. Rebound goes off to Varney, and she puts it back up and in. That's a South Central bank shot as well. It's a 9-6 lead for the Trojanettes.
Already 5 offensive rebounds for the Trojanettes.
As Slagle has it in the front court, she's now being guarded by Varney. Slagle drives down the lane, gets it out to Strode. Strode's looking to drive. She will now. They could have got her with a walk, but she did not. It's off to Goodman. It's over to Slagle back up top for the Lady Scotties, being guarded by Varney. Slagle has it in the right corner. She's looking to drive. She cannot. Ball is out to Kirkpatrick now. She's going to fire up a long 3 that's in and out. Rebound goes to Strode for the Lady Scotties. She kicks out to Slagle. Slagle drives down the lane now, goes up with a floater. It's no good. Rebound goes to Strode. She goes back up, but it's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Strange for the Trojanettes as Gerald brings it up, gets off to Varney, being guarded by Kirkpatrick now. Varney's going to drive baseline. She's cut off by Kirkpatrick. Gets out to Strange for a long jump shot that's in and out. Rebound goes to Goodman for the Lady Scotties. She hands it off to Slagle. Lady Scotties in a little scoring drought right now, but the Trojanettes really haven't made many shots themselves.
Yeah, Glasgow scored the first 6 points of the ball game, and now Barren County scored 9 straight.
As Slagle has it in the circle now, she hands it off to Kirkpatrick, who's going to fire up a 3. That's going to be short. Rebound goes in the hands of Strange. It's going to be up to Bird. She gets it off at the free throw line of Strange. She goes up with a shot blocked. It's going to be tipped out of bounds off the Trojanettes. It went off Gerald's hands. As Elmore checks back in, she replaces Wilson for the Trojanettes. It's a 9-6 ball game with 5:29 left in this second quarter. As Slagle brings it into the front court for the Lady Scotties, who desperately need a bucket right here, honestly. As she's being guarded by Varney. Slagle falls down. It's going to be a jump ball here, and it's going to stay Lady Scotties basketball.
Addie was trying to lean into Varney there as she started to drive to the bucket and just lost her footing and fortunate to keep the possession.
Atkinson checks back in for the Trojanettes. She replaces Bird in a 9-6 ball game here. Just over 5 minutes left in the second quarter as it comes into Slagle up top. She's being guarded by Varney here. Varney has 1 foul. She's going to get a screen. She does not. Slagle's going to drive down the lane, try to get it off to Hagan. It's going to be stolen by Atkinson. She gets it off in the hands of Elmore. Elmore drives down the lane now, kicks it off to Strange. She cannot get a shot off. She's got it in the corner, guarded by Stroke. Picks up her dribble, gets it inside to Atkinson. She goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds off the Lady Scotties. It's going to be Green and Austin to re-enter for the Lady Scotties. They replace Slagle and Hagan.
Jacali coming back in with 2 fouls, so be careful out there if you're Jacali Green.
It's going to be inside there. That ball came right into Strange. She put it up and in for a South Central bank shot. That's an 11-0 run for the Lady. That's 11-0 run for the Trojans. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant.
Sports is on WCLU.
We're back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. It's an 11-6 Trojanettes lead. They are on an 11-0 run for the Trojanettes here as we got 4:50 left in this second quarter as Green and Austin check back in for the Lady Scotties just before that last timeout.
Yeah, turnovers starting to add up a little bit for Glasgow Chase. 6 of them here, and I know at least 3 Barren County buckets have come off those live ball turnovers for Glasgow.
As Green brings it up, she dribbles, gets it inside. It's going to be out for a Kirkpatrick three. That's going to be in. That's an Elmore Realty auction three-point shot. That's what the Lady Scotties need to see more of right there as well. It's 11-9 Trojanettes lead. As Elmore gets it into Varney. Varney's going to drive down the lane. She does not put up a shot. It's back out to Elmore just inside the three-point line. Elmore now drives down the lane. She's met by Strode. Nice move there by Elmore. Up and under move. She puts it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot as well. It's a 13-9 Trojanettes lead.
5 points for Elmore so far.
As Green has it in the circle. She's going to be trapped possibly, but no, she kicks it out for another Kirkpatrick three. It's now blocked. It's going to be in the hands of Strode. She goes back up with it, and she is fouled. That three-point shot by Kayla Kirkpatrick was blocked right in the hands of Strode there. And they're going to get a foul here on Elmore. That's going to be her second, the team's first of the quarter. That sends Riley Strode to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2.
Riley with 4 rebounds already in this ball game.
As Strode's first free throw attempt is good, it's going to be Bird to check back in. She's going to replace Elmore, who has 2 fouls now for the Trojanettes.
I'm going to hold my tongue for a second, Chase. We'll see what Riley does here. She is now 6 of 6 on the season.
She made her second free throw. It's a 13-11 Trojanettes lead. 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
I didn't want to jinx her.
As it's going to be now, it's going to be Atkinson to bring it up for the Trojanettes. She gets off to Varney on the right side. Varney's looking to drive. She cannot get it off to Atkinson for a three up top. It's going to bounce around and come out. Rebound goes to Varney. She goes back up with it, puts it in. That's a South Central bank shot as well. It's a 15-11 Trojanettes lead. As the Green's got it for the Lady Scottie. She's got it in a circle here. She's being guarded by Varney. Green was looking for Goodman, but Goodman was looking for a backdoor cut there, and Green throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication there between the Lady Scotties, unfortunately. 7th turnover.
Strange is going to go out for the Trojanettes. It's going to be Hannah Bragg to check in.
Glasgow going to have to start doing a little bit better job of keeping Barren County off the offensive glass. They have 11 rebounds total. 6 of them are on the offensive end.
It's going to be over to Varney. She gets a screen from Bragg. Bragg has it underneath, but she's going to lose it. It's going to go out of bounds off the Lady. It's going to go off out of bounds by the Trojanettes.
That will be their 5th turnover.
As it looked like maybe Strode got a hand on that, and then it went off of Bragg's hand as well. It's a 15-11 lead for the Trojanettes. 3:13 left in the second quarter. As Green has it in the front court, guarded by Varney. Green's looking. She's being guarded by Varney. She's trying to get it off Kirkpatrick. She gets off Kirkpatrick now, guarded by Bird. She's going to get a screen from Strode as Kirkpatrick has it in the corner. She's trapped. She's going to get it out to Austin. Austin is looking to drive. She gets out to Goodman. Jordy's going to fire up a three from the volleyball line. It's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Gerald. She hands it off to Atkinson. She brings it up the court, gets it off to Bird, back to Atkinson up top. 2:40 left in the second quarter. As Atkinson gets it off in the corner there to Gerald. It's inside to Bragg. She puts a South Central bank shot up and in. It's a 17-11 Trojanettes lead.
Trojanettes' largest lead so far.
The Lady Scottie scored the first 6. Now it's a 17-5 run for the Trojanettes as it's off to Goodman, over to Kirkpatrick now. As Kirkpatrick is dribbling, she's going to fire up a long three now. It's going to be no good. Rebound's going to go to Varney for the Trojanettes. She's going to race up the floor, hands it off to Bird. She goes up with the South Central bank shot that's no good. Rebound goes to Strode for the Lady Scotties. Lady Scotties been fortunate so far that the Trojanettes around the rim have not shot the ball well. As Green has it, she's going to fire up a three. I think it was partially blocked, but it's no good. Rebound tried to go to Bragg, but they're going to get a foul on the Lady Scotties here. That foul's going to go on Riley Strode. That's going to be her first and team second of the quarter as Hagan and Slagle check in for the Lady Scotties. They replace Strode and Goodman.
I must have missed a foul on the Lady Scottie, Chase. I've got Jacali with 2, I've got Kayla with 1, and I've got Riley with 1.
That's what I've got.
Okay. I've got them with 5 team fouls, though, but never mind.
Never mind. As Bird brings it into the front court, she gets it off to Atkinson against this Lady Scottie 3-2 zone now. It's out to Varney. As Varney's looking to drive, she cannot. She is going to put up about a 10-footer. It's no good. Rebound to Austin. She hands it off to Green. As Green races to the other end of the floor now, she's picked up by Bird. She tried to drive baseline. She could not. Gets it out to Kirkpatrick for the Lady Scotties. She's going to get it into Slagle. It's going to be tipped in the hands of Hagan. She's going to go up with a shot, and she is going to be fouled.
That should have been a turnover right there. Glasgow very lucky that ball ended up in the hands of Carly Hagan.
That foul goes on Shelby Bird. That's her first team second of the quarter. That sends Carly Hagan to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2. 1:22 left in the second quarter. As Hagan's free throw attempt is good.
First point. Sorry, Chase.
It's a
first point of the night
for 12.
Trojanettes lead. First point of the night for Carly. We're just stepping all over each other, aren't we?
As Carly's second attempt is good as well. It's going to be Goodman to check back in for the Lady Scotties. She replaces Green, who does have 2 fouls. So Coach Kirkpatrick bought her a few minutes out there without picking up her 3rd foul.
Yep, good job by Jacali to be smart.
It's up. Atkinson has it against this Lady Scottie 3-2 zone. She picks up her dribble, gets it off to Bird. It's back out front to Gerald. As Kirkpatrick comes out on her, gets it off to Atkinson. It's going to be inside to Bragg. Bragg's going to go up with a shot that's no good. Rebound's going to go to Slagle. Slagle's going to race to the other end now. All she's got to do is beat Bird. Slagle's going to go up with a shot. It's blocked by Bird, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Trojanettes. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. It's a 17-13 lead for the Trojanettes. As Kirkpatrick's going to look to inbound. She's still looking to inbound. Can't get it in. They get it into Austin finally in the corner. Austin's going to drive now. She's going to go up the shot, and it's going to be a jump ball between her and Bragg. It's going to go to the Trojanettes.
8th Glasgow turnover.
It's going to be 53 seconds left in the half here. It's a 17-13 Trojanet lead as Bird's going to bring it in the front court against this 3-2 Scottie defense. It's off to Atkinson. It's going to be in the corner to Gerald's. Back out front to Atkinson. Varney's going to get it on the left side now. It's going to be in the middle to Bragg. Back out to Atkinson. 30 seconds left in the half. It's going to be over for a Bird 3 now. It's going to be no good. Rebound's going to go to Varney. She's going to go back up, but her shot is good, and she's fouled. That's a South Central bank shot as well. They're going to get Cynthia Austin for the foul. That's her first, team's 3rd of the quarter.
Varney has 4 rebounds. They have all been offensive.
She's got 8 points on the night. Has a chance to make it 9 here at the SCRTC free throw line. Her free throw is good. It's a 20-13 Trojanet lead with just over 20 seconds left in the half here as Slagle has it in the front court for the Lady Scotties. She's going to get it off to Hagan with 17 seconds left here. Over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick's got it on the right side. She's going to drive now. She kicks it out to Hagan, who puts up a jumper. It's blocked by Bragg. It's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Scotties there.
She took that shot too early, though, Chase. I mean, you want to take the final shot. You don't want to leave Barren County any time to get another bucket here at the end of the half.
It left 6 seconds left on the clock as it's going to be Atkinson again to Varney. She is trapped there. Picks up her dribble. Back to Atkinson in 3 seconds. She puts up a heave. That's going to be in the hands of Bird. Her shot's no good. Lady Scotty's lucky there as well. Bird didn't put that back up and in. It's a 20-13 lead for the Trojanettes here at halftime. We'll be back after a 5-minute timeout with the Don Franklin Halftime Show on WCLU Sports.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you Catch-Up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC. 678-2111. Call and save today.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers.
Go at him! Go at him!
It's time for the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Report.
We'll welcome you back into Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. I'd like to quickly give a shout out to all of our sponsors that have helped us all year long and in the past as well. We got the Don Franklin Pregame Show. We got TJ Regional Health. We got Walbert Trucking with the tip-off. We got the Don Franklin Halftime Show. We got the Walbert Trucking Fourth Quarter. We got the South Central Bank for the bank shot. We also got HVAC Services Instant Replay. We got the Elmore Realty and Auction 3-point shot, the SCRTC free throw line, the Don Franklin postgame show, the Hardee's Hot and Fresh play of the game. And what we're getting ready to get to now is our Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. We'll let Joe take it away.
All right, Chase. Barren County here at halftime leading the Lady Scotties by a score of 20-13. Look at Barren County's numbers first. The Trojanettes scored 7 points in that first quarter, 13 in that second for their total of 20. 5 turnovers in the first half for Barren County. Trojanettes shoot 8 of 29 from the floor for 28%. They were 0 of 5 from three-point range. 4-4 at the foul line for 100%. They had 14 rebounds, 8 of them on the offensive end. They out-rebounded Glasgow, but just barely, 14-13. Individual scoring for Barren County here at halftime. Abby Varney leads the way. She has 9 points. She's 4 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from three-point range, 1 of 1 at the foul line. She has 4 rebounds, all of those on the offensive glass. 5 points for Caitlin Elmore. She's 2 of 4 from the field overall, 1 of 1 from 1 of 1 from the foul line is what I'm trying to say, sorry. 2 points for Taylor Strange. She is 1 of 5 from the field overall, 3 rebounds and 1 offensive. 2 points as well for Shelby Bird. She's 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from three-point range, but she's 2 of 2 at the charity stripe and has 1 offensive rebound. 2 points for Hannah Bragg to round out the scoring. She's 1 of 2 from the field. Also in that first half, Katie Geralds was 0 of 1 from the field. She had 2 rebounds but did not score. And Ann Ashley Atkinson was 0 of 3 from the field. She was 0 of 2 from three-point range. Did not score, but she did have 3 defensive rebounds. Riley Wilson was 0 of 1 from the field, and she had 1 offensive rebound for the Trojanettes. Garcia's Grill sizzling stats for the Lady Scotties. Glasgow scored 6 points in the first quarter and 7 in the second for a total of 13. 9 turnovers in that first half for Glasgow. They shoot just 3 of 21 from the field for just 14%. They were 2 of 10 from three-point range for 20%. 5 of 6 at the free throw line for 83%. They had 13 rebounds, 5 of them on the offensive glass. 5 points for Jakiley Green to lead the Lady Scotties here at halftime. She's 2 of 4 from the field overall, 1 of 2 from three-point range. 3 points for Kayla Kirkpatrick. She's 1 of 6 from the field. All of those have been three-point attempts. She has 1 offensive rebound. 2 points for Carly Hagan. She is 0 of 2 from the field, but 2 of 2 at the charity stripe. She had 1 rebound, defensive. 2 points as well for Riley Strode to round out the score. Actually, there's one other player who has scored. So Riley Strode has 2 points. She is 0 of 2 from the field overall, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. She has 5 rebounds to lead the Lady Scotties in that court category here at halftime. 3 of those rebounds are offensive rebounds. And Cynthia Austin actually rounds out the scoring for Glasgow. She has 1 point here at halftime. She's 0 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 at the charity stripe, and has 3 rebounds, 1 on the offensive end. Addie Slagle did not score in the first half. She was 0 of 2 from the field. She had 1 rebound. Jordy Goodman also did not score. She was 0 of 2 from the field. Those are both three-point attempts. She had 2 defensive rebounds in that first half. And that's a look at your Garcia's Grill sizzling stats with Barren County on top of the Lady Scotties here at halftime by a score of 20-13.
Thank you, Joe. The crowd we got on hand tonight, just like another Glasgow Barren game. 2 games here, Joe. Everybody's in the gym tonight.
Yeah, big crowd. Always
big crowd.
This one always is the biggest attended crowd, at least at Glasgow. I assume it's the same way here at Barren County. I don't think they probably have any larger crowd than what they do for the Glasgow doubleheader. So good to see the community come together for this one.
This has been your Don Franklin Auto halftime show. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout with the HVAC third quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back on WCLU Sports.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
On WCLU.
We're back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. We have got the HVAC third quarter now. We're going to do an HVAC Services instant replay here to begin the third quarter. It's going to be the Kayla Kirkpatrick long three-point shot as the Scotties trail 20-13 as we got the HVAC third quarter. It's going to be Kirkpatrick, Slagle, Green, Hagan, and Austin for the Lady Scotties to open up. For the Trojanettes, it's going to be Varney, Gerald. It's also going to be Atkinson. It's going to be Elmore and Strange. As the Lady Scotties open up with the ball to begin the HVAC third quarter, as Green has it in the circle. She's being guarded by Atkinson.
See if we can get the same start to the second half as we did in the first half.
Gets it off Kirkpatrick. Austin has it inside now. She goes up with a shot. That's good. That's a South Central bank shot as well.
It's a good cut that time by Cynthia and a good find by Kayla Kirkpatrick.
As Varney will open up at point guard. She has not handled the ball out front really much all night. It's off to Atkinson on the left side in a 20-15 ball game here. Trojanettes lead by 5. Back out top to Varney. Varney's looking to drive. She cannot. Gets off to Atkinson. She drives baseline now. Goes up a floater. It's off the side of a backboard. It's going to be in the hands of 2 Lady Scottie players, and it's going to be a traveling violation. It's going to go to the Trojanettes. It's going to be Elmore to throw it in underneath for the Trojanettes. She's looking to get it in. She's going to get it in to Gerald's in the corner as she gets it back out to Varney, being guarded by Kirkpatrick. Varney kicks it off in the corner to Gerald. She's looking for Elmore inside. Cannot get it to her. Gets it off to Varney up top. As Varney drives baseline, kicks it out to Gerald's again. It's in the middle to Strange. She's looking to drive on Hagan. She does. Goes to the rim. Her shot's no good. Rebound to Kirkpatrick for the Lady Scotties. As she's going to bring it up the court now for the Lady Scotties. She's looking, gets it over to Green. Green's going to bring it back out top to the circle in a 20-15 ball game here in the HVAC third quarter. Green's looking, gets it off to Slagle. Slagle's looking to drive. She's going to drive baseline, kicks out to Green. Green's going to bring it back out, gets it off to Slagle in the right corner, back out to Green. Green's just going to come back out and set up the offense here, Belize, with 6:35 left in HVAC third quarter. As she's being guarded by Atkinson, gets it off to Kirkpatrick, being guarded by Elmore. Kirkpatrick's going to drive middle of the lane now. Goes up with a nice shot there. It's no good. Rebound to Hagan for the Lady Scotties. She loses it, and there's going to be a jump ball on the floor. It's going to go to the Trojanettes.
I don't know how Kayla even got that shot off. She had a big scoop shot, and I thought a defender was going to block it, but she got it through there somehow.
As Goodman checks in the game for Kirkpatrick early in this third quarter. I'm not sure what happened to Kayla down there, but she's on the bench now as Goodman replaced her. It's a 20-15 lead for the Trojanettes as it's going to be off to Strange. She puts up a long two that's no good. Rebound's going to go through the hands of 2 Lady Scottie players, and it goes in the hands of Elmore out front.
Yeah, got to be able to secure that basketball.
Elmore gets a screen from Strange. She backs down Hagan. It's going to be in the hands of Strange as that shot was no good. Back out to Atkinson, over to Varney. Varney's going to drive down the middle of the lane. She goes with a shot, and it's blocked out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Scottie ball there, actually. As 3 Trojanette players check in, it's going to be Bird, Bragg, and Wilson. They replace Elmore, Strange, and Varney. In a 20-15 ball game as the Trojanettes lead by 5.
Lady Scotty's hanging in there, Chase.
They're hanging around. 5:50 left in the HVAC third quarter as Green brings it up, crosses the timeline. She's being guarded here by Atkinson. Green's going to get screens from people. She's going to get a screen from Goodman. As Green drives baseline, she's going to be fouled by Atkinson.
Atkinson just fell down right there, and
it's going to be her first, team's first of the quarter.
Came down on the back of Jakiley Green.
As Goodman is going to throw it in for the Lady Scotties. She's going to get into Austin, and the corner's back out to Green. Green's being guarded back, and it's over in the corner to Goodman. Goodman gets it back out to Green. Green's going to bring it back out and set up the offense. Slagle's trying to get free here from Bird, but she cannot as Green drives down the lane, gets it off to Slagle. Slagle gets it off to Goodman. She's going to get a screen from Slagle, who's being guarded there by Gerald. As off to Slagle, guarded by Bird. It's off to Austin on the right side, guarded by Wilson. As Austin's going to drive down on Wilson, she's going to go up the shot, and she's going to be fouled. Nice job there by Cynthia going in the body there of Wilson. She draws the foul on Wilson. That's going to be her first, team second of the quarter. That sends Cynthia Austin to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, very determined drive that time by Cynthia.
Austin's first attempt now is good. I don't want to jinx this, Joe, but the Lady Scotties are 6 of 7 at the free throw line right now.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if you did, Chase.
As Austin's second attempt is good as well.
You didn't.
Strode checks in for the Lady Scotties. Kirkpatrick checks in for the Lady Scotties. They replace Hagan and Goodman as Lady Scotties now trail by 3, 20-17. 5 minutes left in the HVAC third quarter.
And that good free throw shooting is the reason they're in this ball game.
They are 7 of 8 at the free throw line as Bird brings it in the front court, gets it off to Gerald. She gets it back out front to Atkinson. It's going to be over to Bird on the right side. Against this Lady Scottie zone, it's Atkinson. She's going to shoot a long jump shot that's short. Rebound's going to be tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Trojan nets. As Austin thought, I thought there was going to.
It was off the Lady Scotties.
It was off the Lady Scotties. Yeah. As Austin thought it was going to be off the Lady Trojan net, so she didn't go get it. It's going to be into Atkinson. She gets it over on the left side to Gerald. She's going to get in the middle to Bragg. Bragg gets it downside to Atkinson. She goes up with a shot that's no good. A lot of contact. It's in the hands of Bragg. She got that ball back. She gets it out to Atkinson, being guarded by Slagle. As Atkinson, they're going to get Slagle for a foul here. Just Addie's trying to go for a steal. That's only her team first of the quarter. As Varney's going to check back in for the Trojanettes. And also, it's going to be Elmore. They replace Gerald's and Atkinson. Both teams subbing a lot here to open this second half as well. It's a 20-17 Trojanettes lead as the ball comes into Elmore here with 4:30 left in the HVAC third quarter. Elmore's going to throw it underneath the Bragg. She's double teamed. She is stripped of the ball. It's in the hands of Green. Green's got it coming to the other way. Green's going to drive down the lane. She goes up with a shot that is no good, but she is fouled.
Great job, though, by Jacali to put pressure on the defense, take it hard to the basket, and make them foul you.
That foul goes on Varney. That is her team second of the quarter. Sends Jacali Green to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2. Green's first attempt is good. That's the team's third of the foul for the third foul of the quarter for the Trojanettes.
First trip to the line for Jacali tonight.
As her second attempt now is no good. Rebound goes through the hands of Strode, right in the hands of Elmore. Lady Scotties have went on a 5-0 run to begin this quarter, as well as the Trojanettes have not scored. We are halfway through the HVAC third quarter as Elmore has it, being guarded by Slagle, gets off to Bird. It's going to be in the corner to Bragg. She gets it inside to Varney. Varney puts a spin move on Kirkpatrick Grove's shot. It's good. That's a South Central Bank shot as well. And I jinxed it. It's a 22-18 ball game as the Trojanettes lead by 4 as Green has it in the circle for the Lady Scotties. Gets it off to Austin. Austin gets it out front to Kirkpatrick, being guarded by Elmore. It's going to be inside to Austin there. She has it. She's going to pull up for a long jump shot now. It's in and out. Rebound goes to Varney for the Trojanettes. As she splits 2 Lady Scottie defenders, it's in the hands of Bird. Back out to Varney. Varney's picked up by Slagle. Varney throws it over on the left side to Elmore. It's inside to Bragg. Bragg goes up with a hook shot that's no good, but she is fouled. Foul is going to go on Riley Strode. That's her team second of the quarter. That sends Hannah Bragg to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2.
Bragg has only attempted 7 free throws on the year. She's 5 of 7.
As Bragg's first attempt bounces around and goes in. It's going to be Gerald's to check in. She replaces Wilson in a 23-18 lead for the Trojanettes. The Trojanettes still have not made a 3-point basket in this ball game, as Bragg's second attempt is good as well. And they're going to get a I don't know what
I don't know. One of the officials has come over here and talked to Piper Lindsay about something. I don't know what's happening. Both teams have gone back to their benches. There's some type of noisemaker in the Glasgow student section that they want people to quit using.
Something to go in the student section here.
Ellie Bartley, well, no, I thought Ellie was going to go over there and say something to the students. I don't know what's going to happen.
Coach Kirkpatrick's looking for an administrator, and they can't find one right now. They're somewhere in the building, I'm sure. I'm well sure they are. But they're not going to resume this game until something is taken care of, it don't look like.
Well, the official just said they can give up the noisemaker or he can throw them all out. So,
well, we're going to resume here, it looks like. Trojanettes lead 24-18. 3:26 left in the HVAC third quarter.
I haven't heard anything myself,
I
Chase.
haven't heard
I don't know.
I've not heard anything. It's going to be Green with it to bring it up for the Lady Scotties. She's being guarded by Berg. Green's going to drive up the left side. She's going to be trapped in the corner. She gets it back out to Slagle. Slagle's going to drive now. She kicks it out to Kirkpatrick, who's going to fire up a three. That goes in. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction three-point shot. Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick's going to take a timeout. We're going to come back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with the same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
Is on. Ready? WCLU.
We're back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. Lady Trojanettes lead 24-21. We've got an HVAC Services instant replay for you. It's going to be the Kayla Kirkpatrick three here. That gets the Lady Scotties back within three at 24-21 here in the HVAC third quarter with 3:08 remaining.
Yeah, Glasgow's right where they want to be, Chase. I think if you'd have told Coach Kirkpatrick, with 3:08 in the third quarter, you're going to be within 3 points of this 10-4 Trojanet club, she'd have said, I like it. Gives them a chance.
Gives them a chance in this ball game as the Trojanettes still have not made a three-point shot in this ball game as we talked about in the pregame show. In the Don Franklin pregame show, I must say, they only averaged 3 threes on the years. It's Trojanet basketball here. It's going to come into Elmore.
Yeah, they've only attempted 5 threes.
They like to get it inside the paint. It's going to be Elmore with it for the Trojanettes. She's going to get off to Bird on the left side, guarded by Slagle. As the Lace guys go, man, it's off to Bragg inside. She walked with it, gets it off in the hands of Gerald. She puts up a South Central bank shot that goes in. 26-21 lead for the Trojanettes.
First point of the night for Gerald. Excuse me, Chase. Sorry.
2:40 left in the HVAC third quarter as Green has it. Gets it over to Kirkpatrick for the Lady Scotties. As it's going to be Slagle. She's going to drive down the lane now. She's going to be stripped of the ball right in the hands of Austin now. Austin takes it back out. Now she's going to drive inside, kick it out to Green, who goes right through her hands out of bounds.
Yeah, Jakali just didn't watch that one into her hands right there. That'll be turnover number 11. It's just the second so far here in the third quarter.
As Atkinson checks back in for Bragg for the Trojanettes and with 2:28 left in the HVAC third quarter. It's going to be Elmore with it in the front court, guarded by Green. It's going to be off to Varney inside. They tried to run that backdoor pass. Well executed there by the Lady Scotties as well.
Turnover for Glasgow, turnover for Barren County. That's their 7th.
2:17 left in HVAC third quarter. It's a 26-21 lead for the Lady Trojanettes. As Green's going to come across the timeline with it, taking almost the 10 seconds every time they come across. As she gets it off to Kirkpatrick, being guarded by Elmore. Kirkpatrick's looking. She's looking to drive. She cannot. She's looking for Strode in there. Can't get it in there. It's off to Austin. Austin's going to drive baseline now. And she's going to go up with the spin move. It's no good, but she's going to be fouled.
Oh, another really strong move that time by Cynthia to get inside there.
That foul goes on Atkinson. That is her second and the team's 4th of the quarter. That sends Cynthia Austin to the SCRTC free throw line where she is going to shoot 2. The next Trojanette foul is going to put the Lady Scotties in the bonus.
Cynthia 3 of 4 so far tonight.
And her first shot is good here as well. As Hagan checks back in for the Lady Scotties, she's going to replace Strode. Austin's at the line here for one more. Her shot is up, and it bounces around and goes in. Cynthia is 5 of 6 at the line tonight, as the Lady Scotties are now back within 3 again at 26-23 with 1:50 left in HVAC third quarter. It's off to Varney. She's guarded by Kirkpatrick. It's out to Gerald at the free throw line. She kicks it off in the corner. It looks like Garrett Elmore kicks it off to the corner to Atkinson, who puts up a long jumper that's good.
First field goal for Ann Ashley Atkinson.
It's 28-23 as Slagle has it in the front court. She is looking. She's going to drive baseline now on Varney. She cannot. She gets it back out to Green. Green has it at the top of the circle. 1:20 left in the HVAC third quarter. Green's looking to drive. She cannot. She puts a spin move up in the lane, and she is going to be fouled. They're going to get that foul on Atkinson. That's her third, the team's fifth. That's going to send Jakali Green to the SCRTC free throw line, where she's going to shoot 2 now, as the Lady Scotties are in the bonus the rest of the quarter.
Jakali's made 1 of 2 so far.
Her first attempt is good. It's a 29-24 ball game right now, as Green's got 1 more here.
7 points for Jakali.
Green's second attempt is good as well. It's a 28-25 ball game. They put the point on Barron's side with 1:12 left in the HVAC third quarter, as Elmore brings it into the front court, guarded by Green. Elmore's going to drive down the lane now, kicks it out to Atkinson. Her foot is on the line. That's a long two, no good. Varney gets the offensive rebound, though, for the Trojanettes. It's going to be out to Gerald's now. She kicks it out to Atkinson. It's going to be out for a Varney 3 now. Top of the key, it's going to be off. Rebound's going to go in the hands of Bird down low. She kicks it back out to Elmore at the free throw line. Back out to Atkinson. Gets it back out to Elmore. Elmore's going to drive now. She's going to go up with a shot that's good and a foul. That's a South Central bank shot as well. That foul is going to go on Slagle. That's going to be her second, team's third of the quarter. That's going to send Katie Elmore to the SCRTC free throw line, where she's going to shoot 1. Her free throw attempt is good.
Eight points for Elmore.
As Goodman's going to check in the game for the Lady Scotties, she's going to replace Slagle in a 31-25 game here. 43 seconds left in the HVAC third quarter, as Green's going to bring it up the court for the Lady Scotties this time. She's going to be picked up by Bird. It's going to be off to Austin. She's going to get it out. She's going to drive down baseline now. She's going to go up with a shot that's no good. Rebound's going to go to Atkinson for the Trojanettes, as she's going to race up the floor now, gets it off to Bird. Bird's looking, gets it off to Elmore in the corner. It's going to be inside of Gerald's inside. She's going to go back up the shot that's no good. It's going to be out of bounds off the Lady Scotties. 18 seconds left here in the HVAC third quarter, as it's going to be Bird to throw it in for the Trojanettes. Bird's looking again. She can't find nobody. Gets it into Gerald's. It's going to be back to Bird. 16 seconds left here in the HVAC third quarter. Out to Atkinson up top. It's going to be Elmore to come get it with 10 seconds left in the quarter. She's guarded by Green. As Elmore is looking to drive, she's going to be fouled by Green. That's going to be her third, team's fourth. Lady Scotties had a foul to give there as well. As Slagle's going to check into the ball game here, she's going to replace Green. It's a 31-25 game here. As Bird's looking to throw it in for the Trojanettes. She's going to get it into Varney. Varney's going to drive down the lane, spin move, go the wild shot. It's no good, but she's going to get called for a charge.
Yeah, she ran all over Cynthia Austin that time.
That's going to be Varney's third as well. Team's sixth of the quarter.
Harper Lindsay didn't feel like Austin was set, but the official disagreed.
With 3 seconds left here in the HVAC third quarter, it's going to be Kirkpatrick to get it in. She's going to get into Slagle. Slagle's going to race up the sideline now with 2 seconds. 1 second. She's going to throw up a heave. It's no good. That's it for the HVAC third quarter. It's the Trojanettes 31, the Lady Scotties 25. We'll come back after a 30-second timeout with the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter on WCLU Sports.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant.
On WCLU.
We're back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. We have got an HVAC Services instant replay for you. It's going to be the Ann Ashley Atkinson jump shot in the corner that gives the Trojanettes a 6-point lead here to open up the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter at 31-25. And it's going to be Lady Scotty's ball to open up this fourth quarter as well, as it's Green, Slagle, Hagan, Austin, and Kirkpatrick for the Lady Scotties. It's going to be Strange, Varney, Bird, Atkinson, and Elmore for the Trojanettes. As Kirkpatrick's looking to throw it in here. She gets it into Austin in the front court. She gives it back to Kirkpatrick as we start the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Kirkpatrick's looking for Slagle. She gets it to her. Slagle's driving baseline, goes up a shot that's good. That's a South Central bank shot as well. And that is Slagle's first bucket of the night as well. As it's going to be Varney, or it's going to be Elmore to bring it up for the Trojanettes in a 31-27 game. A backdoor pass goes to Strange, and her shot goes, that was Varney. Varney's shot goes up and in. That's a South Central bank shot. It's 33-27, Trojanettes lead. As Green has it in the circle. She's going to get it off to Kirkpatrick, guarded by Elmore. Kirkpatrick's looking for Austin. Kirkpatrick's going to drive down the lane. She is stripped of the ball, but she's going to be fouled. That's going to be Katie Elmore's third, the team's first of the quarter. That is the third Trojanet player with 3 fouls. That's Varney, Elmore, and Atkinson, all with 3 fouls for the Trojanettes. Kirkpatrick's going to get it into Austin here. It's going to be out front to Green. Green's looking. She gets it inside to Austin. Austin has 3 Trojanet players around her. She's looking, gets it out to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick's going to drive now. She's going to be stripped of the ball there by Elmore.
Looked like she got fouled right there.
And it's going to be a traveling violation by Elmore. And it's going to go back to the Lady Scotties. As Kirkpatrick looked like she got hit in the face right there as she drove down inside. It's going to be Lady Scotties basketball, though. It's a 33-27 lead for the Trojanettes with 6:58 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. As Slagle has it in the circle, she gets it off to Green on the right side. Green's going to drive past Bird now. She's going to go up with the shot. It's blocked by Bird from behind. It's going to go out of bounds off Bird.
Good defense that time by Bird.
As it's going to be Kirkpatrick thrown in for the Lady Scotties. She's going to get it into Green. Green's going to fire up a 3 now that's going to be short, or long, Rebound goes to Varney. Varney's going to race to the other end now, guarded by Kirkpatrick. She hands it off to Elmore up top, being guarded by Slagle. Gets it inside to Atkinson at the elbow. Atkinson's looking, gets it off to Bird. Bird's looking to drive. She cannot. She's almost stripped of the ball. Gets it off to Varney. Varney's going to pull it for a 3 from the top of the key. It's no good. Rebound goes to Hagan for the Lady Scotties as Green's going to bring it to the front court now. 6:16 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter as Green's going to drive down on the left side now. Goes up a spin move. Her shot's no good, but she is fouled there by Bird. It's going to be Bird's second. As Coach Piper Lindsay is going to take a timeout here. We're going to take a 30-second timeout as well. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout with the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter on WCLU Sports.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's a pretty good chance your speed just went up.
We're back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. It's a 32-27 lead for the Trojanettes with 6:10 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Jacali Green will go to the SCRTC free throw line. She's going to shoot 2 after this timeout.
Jacali has done a good job all night long of driving to the basket, putting pressure on this Barren County defense, and she's earned her now 6 free throws after she takes these 2.
She is 3 of 4 on the night so far as well. She has 8 points. Green is at the line for 2 here to try to get the Lady Skies back within 4. Green's first attempt is good. Green's got 1 more here at the SCRTC free throw line. Her shot is up, and it's good. That gets the Lady Skies back within 4 at 33-29. As the Lady Scotties now bring a full court pressure. First time tonight. It comes into Bird. She's picked up by Green. It's going to be off in the hands of Strange. She's being guarded by Hagan. Back to Varney. As Varney's going to cross the timeline with it. She's going to drive all the way down the lane. Gets it out to Bird. Bird walked with it. Got away with it.
Did.
She drives down the lane. Her shot's no good. Rebound goes to Atkinson. She goes back up with it. Her shot is good. That's a South Central bank shot as well. It's a 35-29 lead for the Trojanettes. 5:45 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Slagle brings it to the front court for the Lady Skies. Guarded by Varney. Gets it off to Austin. Austin gets it off to Green up top. She's being guarded by Bird. Green's going to put up a three now. Her shot's no good. Rebound goes to Varney for the Trojanettes. She throws it ahead to Elmore. Elmore's going to go to the rim, and her shot's no good, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Trojanettes as there was no charge called, no block. Play on right there as Strode checks back in to replace Hagan. It's going to be Bird to throw it in for the Trojanettes. She's looking. She can't get it in. She got it in to Strain. She puts up an elbow jump shot. It's no good. Rebound goes through the hands of Strode in the hands of Varney. Varney puts a thin movement move. Her shot is good and a foul. That foul goes on Kirkpatrick for the Lady Scotties. That's her second, team's first of the quarter. That sends Abby Varney to the SCRTC free throw line to shoot one.
Varney's killing Glasgow on the offensive glass. She has 6 offensive rebounds.
This is the largest Trojanettes lead of the night at 9 at 38 to 29 as Varney's free throw was good. 5:14 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter as Green brings it in the front court. She drives down, puts up a free throw line jump shot that's good. Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick's going to take a timeout here. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout and come back on WCLU Sports.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
High school sports is on WCLU.
We're back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. We got an HVAC Services instant replay here for you. It's going to be the Jacali Green jump shot from the free throw line. It gets the Lady Scotties back within 7 at 38 to 31. As it's Trojanet basketball with 5:06 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. As Atkinson's looking to get in, she can run the baseline. She's going to get it in here, and it's going to be a trap here by the Lady Scotties as they get it off in the hands of Geralds, and they're going to get a traveling violation there by McFall, who just checked into the game for the Trojanettes. I could not tell who that was because Coach Kirkpatrick was in the way.
Yeah, we were blocked out.
As it's Lady Scottie basketball, Kirkpatrick's going to get it into Green in front of us. 38-31, just under 5 minutes to go in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. As Green drives down the lane, she kicks off to Slagle. Slagle can't drive. She gives it off to Austin. Austin's going to drive down the lane. It's going to be stolen by Elmore. Elmore's going to go to the rim, and she double dribble with it. No call. It's in the hands of Strode for the Lady Scotties now. And it's going to be in the hands of Austin over to Green. Lady Scotties on a 2-on-1 fast break. Green gets it off to Slagle, and she is going to be fouled by Atkinson while going up. That's going to be her fourth, team's fourth of the quarter.
I don't know how Jacali Green got that bounce pass through, but it got through to Addie. She's going to go to the line for 2.
It's going to send Addie Slagle to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2. She has not been to the line tonight as well. 2 crucial free throws here for the Lady Scotties as Slagle's first attempt is no good. Sends Bird back into the game for the Trojanettes. She's going to replace Atkinson.
First time Addie's been to the line in this game. This is one area of her game where she really needs to improve.
As Slagle's second attempt now is good. She splits a pair at the line, goes 1 of 2, gets the Lady Scotties back within 6 at 38 to 32. It's going to be into McFall again. She's trapped, gets it off to Varney. Varney's got a 2-on-1 fast break. She kicks it off there to Elmore, who's going to be fouled. Foul's going to go on Green. That's going to be her fourth, team second of the quarter. It's going to send Katie Elmore to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2. She is 2 of 2 on the night. Elmore's first attempt, it bounces around and comes out. As Goodman checks in for the Lady Scotties, she replaces Green, who picked up her fourth foul. As Elmore's second attempt now goes in. The 39-32 ball game. 4:30 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Slagle brings it up for the Lady Scotties, being guarded by Varney. She's going to go behind the back, in through the lane. Her shot's no good. Rebound to Bird. She's racing to the other end now. She's going to drive down the lane, and Austin is going to foul her before she can put up a shot. Probably a smart foul there by Cynthia. It's going to be her second, team third of the quarter. It's going to be Elmore to throw it in for the Trojanettes. She's looking to get in. Can't get it in. Gets it into Gerald's finally. It's going to be inside to Elmore. She's going to go up a shot that's no good. Rebound's going to go in the hands of Slagle for the Lady Scotties. And she's going to run up the court fast. And she brings it to the front court. Gets it off to Austin. Austin picked up by Bird. Gets it into Strode, who's got a wide open shot, and it's good. That's a South Central bank shot.
That was a good catch that time by Riley down inside there.
It was a good pass by Cynthia as well. That gets the Lady Scotties back within 5 with 3:50 left in this Walbert Trucking fourth quarter at 39-34 as Elmore gets it off to Gerald inside. She throws it back out to Varney, who catches it at the mid-court line. Varney's going to bring it up with Kirkpatrick Gardner. Gets off to Bird. Bird has it on the right side. She's looking. She can't get it to anybody. Bird's just going to bring it out top. She's going to get a screen from Elmore. She kicks it out to McFall, who's going to put up a 3. It's no good. In and out. Rebound goes to Varney, though, for the Trojanettes. She goes back up with a shot that's good, and a foul. Varney has absolutely just crushed the Lady Scotties on the boards.
7 offensive rebounds for her, 10 for the ball game total.
That foul goes on Slagle. That's her third, team's fourth. That sends Varney to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 1. Her attempt goes around and out. Rebound's going to be tipped in the hands of Gerald for the Trojanettes, and Coach Piper Lindsay gets a timeout. We are going to stay right here for this timeout. It's 41-34. The Trojanettes lead with 3:17 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. How many offensive rebounds do the Trojanettes have in this ball game?
Well, that's going to take me a minute to count that up, Chase, because it's a bunch. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 offensive rebounds for Barren County.
And the Lady Scotties are very fortunate, honestly, to be down only 7 right now.
Well,
at 41-34.
A big reason is their free throw shooting. Glasgow has shot free throws much better tonight than they normally do on the season. And, you know, we said in the pregame Glasgow needed to keep the turnovers to 15 or under. They're at 13 turnovers, so they're doing pretty good in that stat as well. So that's why they're still in this ball game, despite the fact that they have given up so many offensive rebounds.
A 14th district scoring update. The Lady Purples defeat the Greenwood Lady Gators 46-39. Going to be Varney to throw it in for the Trojanettes. She's going to get it in Elmore up top of 3:17 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's going to be inside to Varney. Varney's going to have it inside. Throws it out to Bird. She's going to put up a 3 now. It's no good. Rebound's going to be a long rebound to Goodman for the Lady Scotties. She tried to get off to Slagle, but it's going to be stolen by the Trojanettes. It's into Elmore. And that's a double dribble there by Gerald that was not called. It's off to Bird on the right side. She's going to throw it out to Elmore, top of the key. She thought about a 3, does not. She's going to drive now. And Varney has it. She puts up a shot that is good. That's a South Central bank shot. She might have traveled with that, but nonetheless, the Trojanettes lead 43-34 as Kirkpatrick has it for the Lady Scotties. Gets it off to Austin. Austin splits 2 Trojanette defenders, loses the ball, but gets it back.
Glasgow facing their largest deficit right now.
As Slagle has it, gets it off to Austin. Austin's going to drive now on Bird. She puts a spin move on. She's met there by another Trojanettes defender, and she's going to get it out to Goodman. 2:20 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. She gets a screen from Strode. Goodman gets it into Strode. She's going to go up the shot that's good. That's a South Central bank shot. Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick's going to take a timeout. It's a 43-36 ball game with 2:14 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. And we will stay right here with this full timeout. We're going to take a look at this HVAC Services instant replay here for you. It's going to be the Riley Strode layup attempt here as she gets the Lady Scotties back within 7 at 43-36 with 2:14 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. As Strode has 6 points in this ball game.
Yeah, as you said, Riley continuing to play well off the bench. 6 points. She's got 5 rebounds as well. She leads the Lady Scotties in that category. So, a good night for her off the bench.
So the Trojanettes have 17 offensive rebounds. We have the Lady Scotties with 18 rebounds overall, I believe, if I'm doing my quick math there, right?
Oh, Lord, Chase. I don't know. You're pretty good if you did it that quick. 8, 11, 14. I've got them actually with 19. 19
so
rebounds.
Trojanettes have 17 offensive boards to the 19 rebounds overall for the Lady Scotties. It's going to be Trojanettes basketball. It's going to be McFall to throw it in for the Trojanettes against this Lady Scottie press. She gets it into Gerald's. It's off to Varney. Varney brings it across the timeline. She hands it off to Elmore. Quickly out to McFall. It's going to be over to Gerald's. Gerald's kicks it off in the corner to Bird. She's being guarded by Hagan. It's back out in the hands of Gerald. Over to Elmore. 2 minutes left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's going to be off to Varney, guarded by Austin. Varney's got it up top. Up top of the key. Gets it off to Elmore. Looks like Trojanettes are trying to play keep away here from the Lady Scotties. It's off to Varney on the right side.
Yeah, I'd say they're happy just to run some clock right now with a 7-point lead.
It's over to Elmore. It's going to be inside to Varney. Kicks it out to Bird. Bird then throws it out to McFall. McFall gets it over to Gerald's. 1:30 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. That's going back out top to Bird. Bird's going to drive down the lane now. Goes up with a wild shot that's no good, but there's going to be a foul. That foul goes on Kirkpatrick. That's her third. Team's fifth of the quarter. That sends Shelby Bird to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2.
Shelby Bird 2 for 2 so far at the line.
Her first attempt is short. It's going to send Atkinson in the ball game. She's going to replace McFall. Strode's also going to check in for the Lady Scotties. She's going to replace Hagan. Also, it's going to be Strange to check in for the Trojanettes. She replaces Gerald. With 1:30 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter, Bird's at the line for 1 here. She missed her first attempt. Bird's second attempt is good. Trojanettes lead 44-36, 1:30 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter as Slagle brings it into the front court for the Lady Scotties. She gets it into Strode. Strode's looking to go up with a shot. She is trapped. She throws up a shot that's no good. Rebound went to Bird. It's off to Atkinson now for the Trojanettes. Gets it off to Bird. She crosses the timeline. It's going to be over in the hands of Elmore. It's back out to Varney for the Trojanettes. Varney is going to be fouled there by Slagle. That is going to be her fourth. Team sixth of the quarter. That sends Abby Varney to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2. With 1:04 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Varney's first attempt is good. It's going to be Goodman to check in for Scotty. She replaces Strode.
Getting another 3-point shooter in there, Chase.
It's a 45-36 ball game as Varney's free throw attempt is good. As it's the biggest lead of the night for Trojanettes at 46-36 as Slagle gets it in the front court. She's being Goodman for a 3 now. It's going to be an air ball. Long rebound's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Scotties with 53 seconds left in the ball game. Sydney Kleikendall is going to check in for the Lady Scotties. She is going to replace Cynthia Austin. As it's going to be Trojanettes basketball. It's going to be Atkinson with it underneath. She's looking again. She can't get it in. It's going to be a timeout for Coach Piper Lindsay there. Ladies guys were close to getting the Trojanettes in a 5-second count there. And we're going to stay right here as the Trojanettes lead 46-36, 53 seconds left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter.
We're going to have an extended period between games, Chase. As you know, Barren County having a big night tonight. They're going to have their Athletic Hall of Fame recognition between games. So we're going to have a few people going to go into the Barren County Athletic Hall of Fame here.
We will also, between games, be interviewing Chris Franklin from Don Franklin here at halftime or between games as well.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about what's going on with Don Franklin Auto. We look forward to sitting down with Chris and talking about that.
We will also have Coach Kirkpatrick coming out after postgame as well.
So lots of stuff coming up between the games, so just hang tight in there with us.
As it's going to be Trojanettes basketball, 53 seconds left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. They lead by 10 at 46-36 as Atkinson's looking to get it in. Gets it into Varney. Varney's going to bring it across the timeline here. She's picked up by Kirkpatrick. Varney gets it off to Bird in the corner. She's going to be trapped by 2 Lady Scottie players. It's going to be out top to Atkinson. Atkinson has it, gets it off to Varney. 40 seconds left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. As Varney's looking to drive, she's going to be cut off by Goodman. It's going to be a tip pass there. It goes in the hands of Varney, and she's going to be fouled. They're going to get Goodman for the foul. That's her first, team 7th of the quarter. Sends Abby Varney back to the SCRTC free throw line where she's going to shoot 2. who I have her with 21 points on the night so far. She's got basically half of the Trojanettes' points, as Varney's free throw attempt is good.
Yep, she's now 4 of 6 at the line. Yep, 22 points. You're right, Chase.
As Austin checks in for Sydney Kleikendahl, it's a 40. It's going to be Varney's second attempt at the line is short. Rebound's going to go in the hands. It's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Scotties.
And Glasgow just could not corral that rebound. That's one they should have had.
It's going to be Bird to throw it in for the Trojanettes. She's going to get it in out top to Atkinson. And as Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick says, no fouls. As Elmore has it for the Trojanettes, gets it off to Atkinson up top. 20 seconds left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's off to Bird on the right side. It's in the corner to Strange now. Back out top to Varney, being guarded by Kirkpatrick. Gets it off to Elmore with 10 seconds to go. Elmore's going to bring it out top for the Lady Trojanettes. She's looking, gets it off to Varney. Varney has it in the lane. They get it off inside to Strange. It's back out to Varney. Lady Scotty's going to lose 47-36 here. A very valiant effort tonight's ball game. They dropped to 3-15 on the year, 0-3 in the district. The Trojanettes go to 11-4 on the year and 3-1 in the district. We will be back with the Don Franklin postgame show after a 6-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine
on commitment.
Come see me, Joe Myers, at 106 Reynolds Road in Glasgow, or call me at 270-670-3093.
At Don Franklin, we're more than a group of car dealerships. We're hardworking, everyday people of Kentucky. We strive daily to give 110% to our customers, our employees, and our families. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe and reliable vehicle, and we continue our tradition of supporting our local communities. At all 24 dealerships across Kentucky, we will treat you like family. Don Franklin Family of Dealerships, we are Kentucky.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
Let's hear it, Scotty fans, for another electrifying season. Whether the team is running hot or cold, you can always count on HVAC Services to deliver a reliable replay to help you stay comfortable. Join the HVAC fan club and score big with their seasonal maintenance package. Your heating and cooling system will be a star player all year round. Sign up today at HVACservices.com. Enjoy the game in person or in the comfort of your own home and celebrate every Scotty victory with HVAC Services.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of winning plays and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Now at Hardee's, 2 hand-breaded chicken tender wraps are only $5. Mix and match your favorite flavors like buttermilk ranch, honey mustard, and spicy. Endless combinations start with 2 warm tortillas, each filled with 100% white meat, juicy on the inside, crispy on the outside, hand-breaded chicken tenders. Any 2 wraps, now just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. These items only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included. Visit restaurant for details.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you catch-up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC, 678-2111. Call and save today.
Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Joe Myers. Now, the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up.
We will welcome you back to Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. Lady Scotties lose a tough one, 47-36 in that ball game. We are here for the Don Franklin post-game show now. I think Joe's ready to do the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats as the Hall of Fame induction goes on out here.
All right, Chase, Barren County winning at 47-36. And we'll look at Barren County's numbers first. They scored 7 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second, 11 in the third, and 16 in the fourth for that total of 47. 12 turnovers on the night for the Trojanettes. Barren County shoots 17 of 55 from the field for 31%. They were 0 of 9 from three-point range. 13 of 17 at the free throw line for 76%. They had 30 rebounds. 17 of their 30 rebounds came off the offensive glass. They out-rebound Glasgow 30-19. And because of the 17 offensive rebounds, they had 18 more shot attempts in this ball game than the Lady Scotties did. Barren County led in scoring tonight by Abby Varney. She leads them in scoring on the season. She led them tonight as well. She had a double-double, 23 points and 10 rebounds. She had 7 of those 10 rebounds on the offensive end. She was 9 of 18 from the field overall. She was 0 of 4 from three-point range, 5 of 7 at the foul line. 9 points for Caitlin Elmore. She was 3 of 7 from the field, all 2-point attempts, 3 of 4 at the foul line. She had 2 rebounds, 1 on the offensive glass. 4 points for Ann Ashley Atkinson. She was 2 of 9 from the field overall, 0 of 2 from three-point range, and she had 5 rebounds, 1 offensive. 4 points for Hannah Bragg. She was 1 of 2 from the field, both 2-point attempts. 2 of 2 at the free throw line. She had 1 offensive rebound. 3 points for Shelby Bird. She was 0 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from three-point range, 3 of 4 at the foul line. She had 4 rebounds, 2 on the offensive end. 2 points for Taylor Strange. She was 1 of 8 from the field, and she had 4 rebounds, 2 offensive. 2 points as well for Katie Gerald. She was 1 of 3 from the field overall, all 2-point attempts, and she had 3 rebounds, 2 off the offensive glass. Also playing tonight for Barren County but not scoring was Riley Wilson. She was 0 of 1 from the field. That was a 2-point try and a offensive rebound as well for Riley Wilson. Also, Addison McFall played late in that ball game. She was 0 of 1 from the field overall, and that was a 3-point attempt. So Barren County's largest lead on the night came at 10 points, and that was very late in the ball game. They led 46-36. That was their only double-digit lead of the night. So Barren County with the victory goes to 11-4 overall and 3-1 in district play. And as we talk right now, you heard Chase Landrum say that Barren County's Hall of Fame, Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremony is going on right now. A former Glasgow basketball coach, Donnie Owens, being inducted. Of course, he played here in the Barren County system. I think it was Temple Hill when he played, when Donnie played.
Way before my time.
I think that's where Donnie played, was at Temple Hill. But, yeah, Donnie was I've known Donnie just about my whole life. He was a friend of the family when I was growing up, so good to see Donnie get inducted here. All right, continuing on with the Garcia's Grill Sizzling stats now for the Glasgow Lady Scotties. Glasgow scored 6 points in the first quarter, 7 in the second, 12 in the third, and 11 in the fourth for a total of 36. Glasgow turned the ball over 14 times tonight. Lady Scotties were 9 of 37 from the field overall for 24%, 3 of 15 at the three-point stripe for 20%. They were 15 of 18 from the foul line for 83%, which I would venture to say may be Glasgow's best free throw shooting night of the season at 83%. They had 19 rebounds in the ball game, 7 of them coming off the offensive glass. And Glasgow led in scoring tonight by Jakali Green. She had 12 points. She was 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from three-point range, 5 of 6 at the free throw line. She did not get a rebound tonight. 7 points for Cynthia Austin. She was 1 of 6 from the field, 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. All of those attempts by Cynthia Austin, by the way, were 2-point shots. She had 4 rebounds, 2 on the offensive end. 6 points for Kayla Kirkpatrick. Kayla was 2 of 8 from the field. She was 2 of 7 from three-point range. Excuse me there. And Kayla had 2 rebounds, 1 of them on the offensive end. 6 points as well for Riley Strode. She was 2 of 5 from the field, all 2-point attempts. She was 2 of 2 at the free throw line. She had 5 rebounds, 3 off the offensive glass. And 3 points for Addie Slagle. Addie was 1 of 5 from the field. She was 0 of 1 from three-point range, 1 of 2 at the foul line. She had 2 rebounds, both defensive. And let's see, 2 points for Glasgow's Carly Hagan to round out the scoring for the Lady Scotties. She was 0 of 2 from the field, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. She had 3 rebounds, 1 on the offensive end. Jordy Goodman played but did not score. Jordy was 0 of 3 from the field. They were all 3-point tries. Jordy did get 3 rebounds in the ball game, though. And that is a look at the Garcia's Grill Sizzling stats. Glasgow falling to 3-15 overall, 0-3 in the districts. And Glasgow falling to Barren County here in district play by a final score of 47-36. Chase?
Thank you, Joe. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout here, and then we'll get Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick on here. We'll come back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
is on WCLU.
We're back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside head Lady Scottie basketball coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick after a 47-36 ball game. As we watched that ball game, I mean, that was a good game plan tonight, Coach. Varney did have 10 rebounds. She did have 23 points, but overall, I thought it was there. The game stayed within 6 to 7 points all night long. We had our opportunities, and it was there for the taking tonight.
Yeah, I'm very proud with how the girls came out and played tonight. This week I had them make their own scouting report. They watched the film. They wrote down basically the same thing I did. So I feel like that kind of made them lock it in and understand better of how to guard who they were guarding. But, boxing out, it's huge. We got to learn to do it. It doesn't matter about height. Doesn't matter about anything else. If you want it, go get it. I just told them that. If you want the ball, dig deep, go get the ball, find a way to get it, win the game. But just jumping straight up, you're not going to get it. We're not that tall yet. So I'm very proud of their effort, though. I thought they came out here, they executed exactly how they wanted to. They were very focused, so I'm proud of them.
Yeah, the one thing that I noticed throughout the game is the Trojanettes rebounding. They had 17 offensive rebounds. Most of those did come from Abby Varney. She had 7 of them. But I thought the key player for Barren County, another one was Katie Elmore. She had 9 points. She got that offensive rebound there in the fourth quarter. They had, 5 other players score, but none of them had more than 4. So it was really Varney who had basically half of their points tonight. Without her, they didn't have anybody in double figures.
Varney's a tough player. She's really good. She knows how to read the defense. She knows where to get her shots at. She knows if she can't attack, she's going to shoot it. She's a good player. I thought we did well in man on her, but like I said, you got to finish with the box out. Reward yourself. Don't give her that second chance bucket. She's going to have her points, but if you can eliminate the second chance points, you make your job 10 times easier.
I thought another season high for y'all tonight. Y'all were 15 of 18 at the free throw line.
Yeah, And we had 14 turnovers, which it's not great, but it's better than what it has been. So I thought we played better together. We worked together as a team. Riley Strode came in, put in some big moments for us. Coming off an ACL tear, that's difficult to do, especially this far out. But I'm proud with how each of them played and all of them played.
All right, Coach. Thank you for coming out tonight. We will see you all at Tuesday night at home against South Warren. Yep. That is a JV varsity game as well. We will see you on Tuesday night at Scottie Gym.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Coach. That is head coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick after a 47-36 loss tonight at Trojan Gym. That drops them to 3-15 on the year, 0-2 in the district. We are going to come back after a 4-minute timeout with the Don Franklin pregame show. We'll be back after a 4-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
It is on.
Ready?
WCLU.
Welcome back here to Trojan Gym here at Barren County High School, and we are in between games getting set for the Glasgow and Barren County boys basketball game as those two teams going through warm-ups here out on the court. And we are now joined by Mr. Chris Franklin, who's the manager out at Don Franklin Auto here in Glasgow, and we're excited to talk with Chris about some things that are going on. Chris and I have known each other for a long time. We graduated together. We've been going to school together for many, many years. Chris, good to sit down with you and talk a little bit.
Oh, good to see you, Joe.
Well, tell me what is all the construction that's been going on out there at Don Franklin that we're seeing?
Well, we've grown so quickly since we bought the dealership here in Glasgow. We're building a brand new Chevrolet store and a brand new Cadillac store.
Tell me more about the plans for the old buildings that once you move out of those into these new buildings, Chris.
Well, we're gonna remodel those, and we're gonna bring a few other businesses to town. Just can't say what they are yet, but it'll be exciting for the community.
Businesses that are not related to Don Franklin, or
no, there are businesses.
They are? Okay.
We have a lot of things under our umbrella.
Okay, well, good deal. Are you going to be hiring more folks, and if so, what positions are you going to be hiring for?
We're going to be hiring a lot of folks. We need service technicians, oil change lubes. We need sales managers, sales people, finance managers. We're going to a lot of different people.
Tell me more, Chris, also about the anticipated opening for the new dealership. When is the anticipated opening?
We anticipate to open by the end of May, maybe the 1st of June, but it's coming along pretty quickly, and we're excited.
Now, tell me this. One thing I've always noticed about Don Franklin is how involved they are in the community and both local school systems as well. I know you guys have been a great supporter of ours at WCLU with our sports broadcast. I know you've got your hands involved in a lot of things in the community, Chris. Why do you guys feel that's so important?
Well, we like to get involved in the communities we work in. Our owner, Eddie Franklin, really loves children, and we're fortunate that he allows us to do a lot of different things in the school systems, and we're glad to be a part of it.
And I know you've got Don Franklin dealerships all over the state, Chris, and it's my understanding that, if somebody sees a vehicle at any other store, maybe online, that they want to test drive, that you guys can bring that vehicle to Glasgow. Is that correct?
Absolutely. If you see a car in Lexington, London, Corbin, wherever it may be, just contact any of our guys at the Glasgow store. We'll be more than happy to bring it here for you for a test drive, whatever it is. But we'll do whatever we need to help our customers.
I know for a long time there during COVID, Chris, there were some issues with the inventory, not with you all necessarily as much as just everybody. I mean, everybody was having inventory issues, but that's kind of all gone by the wayside now, right? We're back to where we need to be.
It's gotten a lot better. We struggled with a little inventory issues back then also, but we have over 4,000 vehicles in inventory right now between all 27 locations, so we've got just about anything anybody could ask for.
Wow, that's awesome. Chris, anything else you'd like to add?
Just glad to be a part of this atmosphere. Like you said, we support both schools, and we're glad to do it.
Chris, we appreciate your time. Thanks for coming out, man.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you later. That's Chris Franklin. He's the manager out at Don Franklin Auto. And we will now turn things over to a 2-minute timeout. Again, we're getting you set for Glasgow and Barren County in boys basketball as the Lady Scotties fell here earlier 47-36 to the Barren County Trojanettes. When we come back, Chase Landrum will be back on the mic with me, and we'll get back into our Don Franklin pregame coverage here as we get set for Glasgow and Barren County here in boys basketball. We're back after a 2-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
School Sports is on WCLU.
We are back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. We're here for the Don Franklin pregame show for the boys. We're here for the Don Franklin pregame show for the boys. We got the Trojans and the Scotties here. We got about 7 minutes before tip-off. We'll give you a little recap of the Scotties here. They have been off for a week now. They last played against the Patriots in Allen County in a district matchup. They won that contest. They played Saturday against Ohio County. I forgot about that game. They lost that contest 67-64, but they played the Patriots in the last district contest. They won that game 42-33 in Patriots Gym. The Trojans are coming off a loss to Warren Central on Tuesday night, but they defeated Warren East in this gym last Friday night 60-55. Barren County has won 24 of the last 30 games in this series, 9 in a row. Won 56-39 at Glasgow, won 61-50 at Barren County. And, Joe, the Scotties won 5 in a row between 2018 and 2020. Other than that, there's been one Scotties win to speak for out of the last 25 tries other than that.
Yeah, Barren County has dominated this series, certainly overall, really, at least since, going back, you go back to the late 90s, Glasgow won the majority of the ball games from 1998 through about 2003. But then since 2003, really, other than, as you said, Chase, there's been a few streaks where Glasgow put together some winning streaks against the Trojans. But for the most part, Barren County has done very well against the Scotties in basketball on the boys' side as well.
Yeah, we can look at this Barren County Trojan team. They love to shoot the 3 ball. As Joe and I was talking off air before during pregame, they love to shoot the 3 ball. They average shooting, I think it's almost 25 to 33s a game here. I don't have it in front of me. They average 10 threes a game.
Making 10 threes a game. Yeah.
Making 10 threes a game. They shoot at 33% from the 3, too. So they're basically putting 33 threes up a game if you really kind of want to look at that. That's where they get most of their points from. They only shoot 42% from the field. They average 22 field goals a game. 10 of those are coming from the 3-point line where they shoot 33% of. They shoot 69% at the line, 28 rebounds a game. They are led by Tate Spillman and William Compton, who average 16 points and 10 points per person. But it's just a 3-point shoot for the Trojans, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at a percentage of their shots that are threes, it's really amazing. 55% of the shots that they put up from the field come from 3-point range. They've attempted 748 shots total. 411 have been 3-point attempts. I mean, there's no secret about what Barren County wants to do when they come out here on the floor. You got to play good 3-point defense against this team. And the Trojans are a team where, like most 3-point shooting teams, if they're having a good night, they're going to be difficult to beat. But, you live and die by the 3 sometimes. You die by it as well as when you live by it. So it's just one of those nights. If Glasgow, you hope that maybe Barren County's a little bit off, which will certainly help the Scotties' chances of winning this thing.
Yeah, the Scotties are coming off a road loss on Saturday against Ohio County, 67-64 in that ball game. They are 5-8 on the season, 1-1 in the district. The Scotties are led by John Carter Walbert and Jarrett Martin, who average 14 points and 10 points per person. Martin is the one who leads the team in rebounds, averaging just over 6.5 a game. The Scotties are wanting to rely on them two tonight, try to get the win on the road, where the Scotties have only won one road game on the year.
Yeah, it's been a problem for them going on the road for sure. And you talk about John Carter Walbert and Jarrett Martin. I mean, they're the 2 leading scorers on the season at 15 points and 10 points a game, respectively. And Barren County is going to focus on those 2 players. But you've also had big nights at times from Jeremiah Driver. He has looked good down inside at times. Jeremiah has been pretty solid. He's shooting the ball at a 57% clip. You've got John Carter shooting the ball at 44%. Quinn Nunley, understanding from what you texted me the other day, Quinn will not be available tonight. Is that right?
That is correct. Quinn. He's not out there. He will be back next week, though. I believe he's out with an illness. The illness bug is going around everywhere, as we know.
Yep, and so Glasgow needs to be able to make some threes tonight. I think that's going to be a big key, obviously, because you expect Barren County to make some. The Scotties are going to have to try to not necessarily keep pace. You don't expect Glasgow to make as many as Barren County does, but they're going to have to make their fair share, which they can shoot the 3. Glasgow, a 35% 3-point shooting team. But Jeremiah Driver going to have to make some hay down inside as well. Jeremiah is a very solid player. He's got a really nice body down inside. He takes up some space. He's a strong kid. So I would like to see Jeremiah have a good night tonight as well.
I would agree with that. I've got a score update for you. Remember when we everybody remember when we played in All-A? We're not in All-A no more. We're in 2A. The All-A Girls Championship was tonight. Cumberland County defeated Metcalfe County 47-46 in that ball game.
Wow.
So the Lady Panthers are going to advance to the All-A State Championships. I think it's maybe at the end of the month, I believe it is, when they play that. So the Lady Panthers will go. We have about 2 minutes here.
Congratulations to Cumberland County on that.
Yep. We got about 2 minutes before tip-off. I'm going to go ahead and give you the TJ Regional Health starting lineups. Then we'll get to our keys of the game here. So we're going to start with Barren County. Starting at guard is going to be Tate Spillman. He is a junior for the Trojans. Also starting at guard is going to be Bray Bewley. He's a junior. Starting at forward is going to be Graham Hall. He's a senior. Starting at another forward is going to be Mason Bunch. He's a senior. And starting at the last forward is going to be Waylon Clemens. He's a junior. Head coach of the Trojans is Warren Cunningham. The Trojans are 3-0 in the district. And this is a big game, honestly, for the Trojans, because if they win this ball game, they go to 4-0 in the district and have a really good chance at being the number 1 seed in the district tournament when it comes district tournament time. For the Scotties, they're going to start John Carter Walbert at guard. He is a senior. Also starting at guard is going to be Jarrett Martin. He's a sophomore. Starting at guard is going to be JoJo Driver. He's a senior. Starting at guard is going to be Kanan Allen, and he is starting tonight in replace of Nunley. He is a sophomore. And starting at forward is going to be Jeremiah Driver. He is a junior. Head coach of the Scotties is William Buford in his second season. The Scotties are 5-8 on the season, 1-1 in the district, and this is a big district contest for the Scotties as well. They need to get a road win, especially in Trojan Gym tonight. We have about 43 seconds here before tip-off. Joe, what are your keys to this ball game tonight for the Scotties?
Well, for Glasgow, obviously, the number one key is their three-point defense. If they don't get out there and extend that defense, get a hand in the shooter's face for Barren County, then it could be a long night for the Scotties because of how well Barren County shoots the three and how many they put up each night. Barren County, we told you, 55% of their shot attempts are three-point tries. And as far as percentage is concerned, they shoot about 33%. So it's a pretty good percentage, but it's not an outstanding percentage, but it's a volume thing with Barren County. So got to play good three-point defense. On the other hand, I think the Scotties need to knock down some threes tonight. Glasgow, a pretty good three-point shooting team. Percentage-wise, they're a better shooting team than Barren County is at 35% versus Barren County's 32%. So play good three-point defense. If you're Glasgow, you got to knock down some threes. And then I want to see Jeremiah Driver have a big night down inside. Barren County is a team that wants to play on the perimeter. They don't have as much size as they've had in some years past, so it could be an opportunity for Jeremiah to do big things down inside tonight, Chase. I agree. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors, though. For our pregame, halftime, and postgame show, we got Don Franklin coming along. We got TJ Regional Health, Walbert Trucking for our tip-off, which will happen here in just a second. We got the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter, South Central Bank Shot. We got HVAC Services for our instant replay, the Elmore Realty and Auction for our three-point shot. We got the SCRTC free throw line. We got the Hardee's Hot and Fresh play of the game, and we got the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. As the Scotties were just introduced here for their starting lineup, now the Trojans are going to be introduced for their starting lineup. They will be starting, as I said, Spillman, Bray Bewley, Graham Hall, Mason Bunch, and Waylon Cummins. The second leading scorer for the Trojans is William Compton. He will come off the bench tonight for the Trojans as well. He is one that likes to shoot the three ball a lot, and he's open a bunch too, apparently. He averages, I believe, it is 3 threes a night. Yep, 2.9. He makes more than anybody on the team on average. And actually, overall on the season, he's made 41 out of 111 attempts, so he's at 37%. Bray Bewley, amongst kids who have shot a decent number of threes, Bray Bewley is their best percentage three-point shooter. He's 24-54 at 44%. But they have, if you take out one kid who's only attempted 2 and one kid who's only attempted 3, they've got 4 kids who are shooting at least 30% from three-point range. So obviously that, as we've talked about already, that's a huge key for them. They don't get to the line a whole bunch, as you would expect from a team that shoots a lot of three-pointers, but they're a decent free throw shooting team when they get there. They're right at 69%. And this team will shoot it from anywhere, honestly. They may shoot it from the volleyball line. They just won't shoot it from the three-point line. They will put it up from anywhere. We are getting ready here for the Walbert Trucking tip-off. It's going to be in the circle. It's going to be Graham Hall for the Trojans. It's going to be Jarrett Martin for the Scotties. We got the Walbert Trucking tip-off. It's the Scotties and Trojans, and the tip is going to be won by the Scotties. It's in the hands of Allen. He's going to throw a cross-court pass in the corner to JoJo Driver. He's looking to drive. He brings it back out. He's going to set up a play. He gives it off to Walbert for the Scotties. Walbert's being guarded by Bray Bewley, who the Trojans are in a man-to-man. Walbert's going to drive. He's going to pull it from the elbow. He puts up a jump shot that's good. He gets the scoring started for the Scotties, who lead 2-0 as Bewley brings it up against the Scotties' man-to-man defense. It's off to Spillman, who's guarded by JoJo Driver.
He's going to get it off the bunch, outside back out top to Clemens. Clemens gets it off to Spillman. He's cut off. Gets it back in the hands of Hall. He gets it back to Clemens up top. He's guarded by Allen. It's out to Bewley. He gets it inside to Hall. He's being guarded by Jeremiah Driver. Hall's going to put a spin move on Driver. His shot is good. That's a South Central bank shot. It's a 2-2 ball game here early on. As Walbert has it in the front court. He's being guarded by Spillman. He's going to get a screen from Jeremiah Driver. Walbert's going to look inside. He goes off to JoJo Driver. Driver's looking to drive. He will now. He goes up with a scoop shot that's no good. Rebound's in the hands of Jeremiah Driver for the Scotties. He's tied up, goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound is in the hands of Hall for the Trojans. It's in the hands of Clemens, who pushes the pace. He gets it off to Spillman. Spillman can't get up the shot. Spillman's going to drive down the middle of the lane. He kicks out the bunch, who's going to put up a three now. That's good. That's an Elmore Realty auction three-point shot. It's a 5-2 lead for the Trojans. Walbert has it in the front court. He is being guarded by Tate Spillman. He gets it off to Jeremiah Driver, who has it at the top of the key. Off to Martin. Martin has it. He drives down through the lane and will get called for a charge. It's going to be his first and the team's first. It's going to be Trojan basketball. It's into Spillman for the Trojans. He brings it in the front court, guarded by Driver. He's looking inside. It's going to be a kick ball there by JoJo Driver. As Spillman was trying to get it off to Hall, it's going to stay Trojan basketball. It's going to be Bewley to throw it in. He's going to get it into Hall. Bewley's going to come back and get it, guarded by Walbert. It's going to be over to Spillman. Gets it back out to Bewley. It's a 5-2 ball game here early on, 2 minutes into the ball game. Bewley has it up top. He's looking. He gets it out inside the Hall at the elbow. It's going to be Spillman to come get it. He's going to fire up a three. It's blocked by JoJo Driver. It's in the hand of Jeremiah Driver. Walbert's got it now. He throws it to Driver in the corner. He's going to fire up a three now. It's short. Rebound goes to Bewley. He's looking to push the pace for the Trojans. It's in the hands of Bunch. Bunch throws it in the corner to Clemens. He's guarded by Jeremiah Driver. He's going to put up a baseline jump shot that's way off. Rebound's going to go in the hands of Hall for the Trojan. He throws it back out to Bewley. Bewley's going to drive down the lane now. He kicks it out for a Clemens three. That's good. That's an Elmore Realty and auction three-point shot. Puts the Trojans up 8-2. Trojans 2 of 2 from the three so far. As Walbert has it at the elbow, he gets it off the JoJo Driver. He drives down the lane, puts up a jump shot. That's good. It's an 8-4 lead for the Trojans as Clemens brings it in the front court for the Trojans. He's going to drive down Allen. He goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound goes to Jeremiah Driver. And it's stolen by Clemens. Clemens is going to go to the rim and lay it in. That's a South Central bank shot. It's a 10-4 Trojan lead. 4:50 left in the first quarter. As Walbert has it, he's looking to get it off the Driver. He does. JoJo's going to drive down the lane. He's cut off. He loses it. He gets it off to Allen up top. It's back to Walbert. Walbert's got it up top for the Scotties, guarded by Spillman. Walbert has it in the circle. He gets it off the Driver at the elbow. He's going to get off to Allen. Allen has it for the Scotties. He's going to get back to Walbert at the top of the key. Walbert loses it but gets it back. Walbert's looking to drive. He cannot. He brings it back out. He's going to get it to Martin at the free throw line. Martin's going to drive down, put up a jump shot that's short. Rebound goes to Bunch for the Trojans. It's off in the hands of Bewley. He brings it in the front court, gets off to Bunch. He's being guarded by Martin. It's back to Hall just inside the three-point line. Hall's going to back down Jeremiah Driver now. He loses it. It's in the hands of Jeremiah Driver.
Second Barren County turnover.
He's going to bring it up, gets it off to Walbert. Walbert's got it for the Scotties. 3:52 left in the first quarter. Walbert's going to get it off the Driver. Driver goes down inside. He puts up a shot that's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Bunch. He gets it off to Bewley. He throws it off to Clemens. It's back out top to Bewley. It's over to Spillman. Spillman's looking to drive. He will. He gets it out to Clemens. Clemens gets it over to Bewley. He's going to fire up a three now. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty and auction three-point shot. Trojans up 13-4 here early on.
3 of 4 from three-point range.
And that is what they are good at doing. It's Walbert with it in the circle. He's being guarded by Spillman. As Martin's going to set a screen for Walbert. Walbert's looking to drive. He will drive now. He's cut off by Spillman. Now he's going to drive baseline. Goes up with a wild shot that's good. That's a South Central bank shot. As Coach William Buford's going to take a quick timeout here. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and come back on WCLU Sports.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC, the savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you Catch-Up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC, 678-2111. Call and save today.
Is on WCLU.
We're back here at Barren County Gym. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. Trojans lead 13-6, 3:05 left in the first quarter. It's Trojan basketball as Bunch is going to throw a long court pass in here to Cade Hardy, who just checked in. It's going to be saved. It's going to be tried to saved out of bounds by Landon Mitten, but it's going to stay Trojan basketball.
Yeah, Landon got a hand on that ball all the way into the free throw lane there down on the Barren County side, but he just couldn't corral it. It went out of bounds.
As Cade Hardy checks in for the Trojans as well, it's going to be Trojan basketball. The ball's going to come into Hardy. He's being guarded by JoJo Driver. It's going to be at the elbow to Hall. He gets it back out to Hardy, who's going to fire up a long three.
Oh, my goodness.
That's good.
Wow.
That's an Elmore Realty auction three-point shot. It's a 16-6 lead for the Trojans as Walbert has it in the front court. Walbert's looking to drive now. He's cut off by Hardy. He has it in the corner, hands it off to Mitten. It's back out to Walbert. Walbert's looking to drive. He cannot. Gets it off to Allen. Allen's looking to drive off to JoJo Driver. He drives down the lane, goes up with a floater. It's blocked.
Oh, he got fouled.
He got fouled. Mitten has it for the Scotties. He loses it. It's in the hands of Bewley for the Trojans. He's racing to the other end to get it off to Hardy. Hardy gets it out for a long bunch three there. That's good.
These guys are on fire.
It's an Elmore Realty auction three-point shot. Extends the Barren County lead to 13 at 19-6. As Driver drives down the lane, he puts up a hard shot. It's no good. Rebound to Hall for the Trojans.
Was that JoJo?
It was.
Okay.
It's off to Hardy. Hardy throws it ahead here. It's in the hands of Compton, who just checked into the ball game. Hardy has it up top. He gets off to Bewley. It's going to be inside to Hall. Hall's going to go inside. He's going to lay it in and a foul. It's a 21-6 ball game here in the first quarter. That foul is going to go on Landon Mitten. That's his first. Team second. Scotties trail by 15 here early on.
Yep, Barren County knocking threes down from everywhere on the floor right now, Chase. Scotty's not getting out there, getting a hand in their face.
As Bradley checks in for the Skies, he replaces Allen. It's going to be Hall. He's at the SCRTC free throw line for one. His shot is no good. Rebounds in the hands of Compton for the Trojans. That went through three Scotty players. Bunch is going to put up a long three here right in front of us. It's no good. Rebound to JoJo Driver for the Skies. He's pushing the pace. He goes down the lane. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. It looks like off the Trojans. It's going to be Trojan basketball, though.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. I believe John Carter, I believe it hit his hand after Barren County tipped it. I thought that was the right call. The Glasgow coaching staff doesn't think so, but I thought John Carter was the last to touch it.
It's going to be Trojan basketball. They lead by 15 at 21-6 here early on. As the Scotties bring full court pressure, it's into Hardy. He's going to break it. He brings it across the timeline, guarded by Bradley, who checked into the ball game just a second ago. It's going to be it's going to be over here to Clemens on the right side. He's looking to drive. He does. He's going to go down the lane, puts up a shot that's good. Anything that Barron's wanting to get right now is going in as well. It's a 23-6 ball game here early on.
Yeah, couldn't be a much worse start for the Scotties.
As Martin has it, he's going to drive down the lane. He puts up a shot that is good and a foul. They're going to get that foul on Clemens. That's his first. That is Barren County's first team foul in the quarter as well. That sends Martin to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot one. Martin's free throw attempt is good. That's going to send Kanan Allen into the game for the Scotties. He's going to replace Walbert. It's a 23-9 ball game. 1:16 left here in the opening quarter as Clemens gets it into Spillman for the Trojans. He's going to bring it across the court, being guarded by Driver. Spillman pushed off there on Driver. They did not call it.
Sure did.
Spillman picked up his dribble. He gets it off here to Gavin Nunn, who just checked in the ball game. It's back to Spillman. It's going to be out to Clemens. Clemens the guard about. It's going to be into Nunn. He's going to go shot blocked by Jarrett Martin. He's going to get it for the Scotties, and it's back to Bradley, and they're going to get Nunn for the foul. It's going to be his first, team second of the quarter. That sends Walbert to the scores table. He is going to come in and replace JoJo Driver. 23-9 lead for the Trojans. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's going to come into Walbert. He's going to cross the timeline with it. He's going to get a screen from Mitten. Walbert's going to pull it from a three at the top of the key. It's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Compton for the Trojans. It's quickly ahead to Spillman. He gets it off to Hardy. 36 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's going to be over to Clemens on the right side. 30 seconds left. He's being guarded by Allen. It's going to be over to Spillman. He's going to get a screen here by Compton. Spillman's picked up his dribble. He's being guarded by Walbert. Nobody get it to. It's going to be in the hands of Compton. It's going to be stolen by Martin. Martin's going to go to the other end, and he's going to lay it in. That's a South Central bank shot. It's a 23-11 lead for the Trojans. As the Trojans are trying to get the ball in here, they cannot get it in. Finally get it into Spillman with 10 left. He's being guarded by Walbert. With 5 seconds left, Spillman crossed the timeline. Spillman's going to go to the rim, and there's going to be a foul here on the Scotties. They're going to get Walbert for the foul. That's his first, team's third. That's going to send Tate Spillman to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2. With 1.8 seconds left in the opening quarter, Spillman's first attempt bounces around and goes in. It's a 24-11 lead.
Glasgow, I was going to say the Glasgow coaching staff was questioning whether or not Spillman was shooting right there, but the officials deemed that he was.
Spillman's second attempt now is good. It's a 25-11 lead for the Trojans. 1.8 seconds left in the quarter. Bewley's going to check back in. He's going to replace Spillman as Martin's going to inbound it for the Scotties. He's going to get it into Allen. Allen's going to throw one up from the free throw line here. It's going to be no good. Scotties trail 25-11 after one quarter play. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Go High School Sports is on WCLU.
We're back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. We've got an HVAC Services instant replay. It's going to be the Jarrett Martin layup off the steal here. It's going to get the Scotties back within 14 here. It's 25-11 after one quarter play. As the story we talked about in the first quarter, it's Barren County shooting a three ball really well again.
5 of 7 from three-point range in that first quarter.
They're on their way to surpassing their season average so far as well.
Yeah, Barren County 9 of 14 from the field overall, 5 of 7 from three-point range. They were 2 of 3 at the foul line. They had 8 rebounds, 2 on the offensive end. They had 4 turnovers in that first quarter. Glasgow just 1 turnover, but just 5 of 14 from the field. And 0 of 2 from three-point range. They were 1 of 1 at the foul line. They had just 2 or 3 rebounds in that first quarter, 2 of them on the offensive glass.
As we got a score from the Bowling Green boys game. They are playing Greenwood. It's at halftime. Bowling Green leads 41-16 on the Gators at halftime.
Cow.
As Bowling Green once again is one of the top teams in the state. It's going to be Trojan basketball to open up the second quarter of play. It's going to come into Bewley for the Trojans. He's being guarded by Walbert. It's over to Hardy on the right side, who checked back into the ball game there. He's being guarded by JoJo Driver. A backdoor cut there by Bunch, but Hardy throws it out of bounds as Bunch was trying to cut to the rim.
That was good defense that time by Jarrett Martin. He got in Hardy's way that time and didn't let him get to the basketball.
Scotty's looking to cut into the early deficit here of 14. It's 25-11 as the Scotties bring it up in the hands of Walbert. He's going to get a screen for Jeremiah Driver. He's going to drive to the rim. He gets it off to Martin. Martin's going to go to the rim and put it in. That's a South Central bank shot. Martin has 7 of the first Scotties, 13 points.
Yep, Jarrett's off to a good start.
As here comes the Scotties presses. Clemens goes to the rim. It's tipped away. It's in the hands of Martin, and they're going to get Clemens for the foul. That's going to be his second, team first of the quarter.
One thing the Scotties are doing well is turning Barren County over. They've already got 6 turnovers in the ball game.
As Spillman checks back in, he replaces Hardy. It's a 25-13 lead for the Trojans as Walbert's going to bring into the front court for the Scotties. Desperately needing some buckets here as Walbert's going to get it off to JoJo Driver in the right corner. He's looking. He's going to get a screen from Jarrett Martin. Driver brings it back out top. He's going to drive down the lane. He puts up a shot that's no good. Rebound goes to Bunch for the Trojans. He gets it off to Bewley. He's pushing the pace up the sideline, and they're going to get JoJo Driver with a foul here.
Bit of a touch foul there.
It's going to be Driver's first, team's first of the quarter. Hardy checks back in for the Trojans. He replaces Clemens, who has 2 fouls.
You can call that foul about every trip down the floor if you want to.
It's going to be back to Bewley here. He's being guarded by Walbert. It's over to Hardy. He's being guarded by Allen. He gets a screen for Bunch. He's going to lose it. He's tried to get it off to Spillman, but it's a tip pass back into Hardy's hands. It's going to be thrown out of bounds there by Hardy. He was trying to get it to Spillman on a backdoor pass. It's going to be a turnover for the Trojans.
Already up to 7 turnovers.
As Compton checks back in, he replaces Hardy. It's going to be Scotty's basketball. As Walbert's going to pick it up here as it rolls to the half court. He's being guarded by Spillman. Trojan's been in a man-to-man this whole game so far, which has kind of surprised me. It's off to JoJo Driver on the right side. He's going to get a screen from Jarrett Martin. Martin rolls the rim, gets it off Jeremiah Driver in the corner to Walbert. Walbert's going to get it back out to Driver. It's going to be a tip pass. It's going to go into the backcourt, though. He reclaims it, gives it back to Walbert. Walbert's looking here. He gets it off to Martin. Martin brings it back out top for the Scotties. Martin picks up his dribble, gets it to Driver. Driver, he's going to make a move. He goes down, puts up a layup shot that's good. That's a South Central Bank shot. Coach Warren Cunningham is going to take a timeout. It's a 25-15 game. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU Sports.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sports is on WCLU.
We're back at Trojan Gym. Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. The Trojans lead 25-15. It is a 4-0 run to begin the quarter for the Scotties. As they bring full court pressure here, it's Bunch. He gets it into Bewley. He's being guarded by JoJo Driver. Bewley's going to cross the timeline with it. He's being guarded by Bewley. Bewley's got it inside now. He's looking to bring it back out. Gets it out to Bunch. Bunch brings it back out. He's looking to get it to Bewley. He cannot. It's going to be a 5-second count. Nope, he gets it off to Bewley. Bewley's looking. He's being guarded by JoJo Driver. It's off to Spillman at the elbow. He gets it inside to Hall. Hall goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound to Walbert for the Scotties. He pushes the tempo now up the court. Walbert's looking. He's going to pull it from the free throw line. His shot is good.
JC 3 of 4.
It's a 25-17 ball game as the Scotties bring pressure. It's off to Bunch. He gets it in back to Bewley. Scotties on a 6-0 run to open up the quarter. As Bewley brings it across the timeline, guarded by Walbert. He picks up his dribble. It's outside to Bunch. Bunch is going to get a screen from Compton. It's out to Spillman. JoJo Driver fell down. Spillman puts up a 3. It's in and out. Rebound goes to Martin for the Scotties.
Scotties right now in the midst of an 11-2 run overall, Chase.
As Martin gets it into the front court for the Scotties. He's going to get a screen from Driver. Martin has it top of the key. He's going to drive down inside. He goes up a shot that's no good, but he's going to be fouled there by Bunch. It's going to be Bunch's first, team's third of the quarter. That sends Jarrett Martin to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2.
Man, you'd love to see Jarrett make that shot right there and have a chance at an and 1, but knock down these 2 free throws.
Martin's at the line here for 2. These 2 free throws will get the Scotties back within 6 here if he was to knock them both down. Martin's first attempt is good. As Bradley checks back into the ballgame, he replaces JoJo Driver. It's a 25-18 ball game. Martin's at the line here for 1. Get the Scotties back within 6 after the early deficit of 14. Martin's free throw attempt is good. It is an 8-0 run to open up this quarter as well. 5:05 left in the second quarter as Spillman crosses the timeline, guarded by Walbert. Spillman's looking. He gets it off to Compton. Compton drives down the lane, puts up a floater. That's an air ball. Rebound's going to be saved in by Hall, but it's going to go out. He stepped on the baseline.
The Trojans have finally cooled off here, Chase. They were knocking down everything they put up in that first quarter, but struggling to make a shot here in the second.
Scotty's running them off the three-point line as well as Garmin checks in for the Scotties. He replaces Jeremiah Driver. Scotty's basketball here is 25-19 as Walbert crosses the timeline. He gets it to Martin here at the elbow. Martin's going to go to the rim now. He's going to lay it in. Nice move there by Jarek. He has 11 opening half first points. It's a 25-21 game as Spillman quickly comes to the other end. He puts up a free throw line jump shot that's good. That's the first points for the Trojans in this quarter as Walbert comes into the front court halfway through the second quarter.
That ends what had been a 15-2 run.
As Walbert has it inside now, he loses it, puts up a fall-away jump shot on the baseline. It's no good. Rebound goes to Bunch. It's off to Hardy, who just checked back into the ball game for the Trojans as well, guarded by Allen. Hardy's going to drive down the lane now. He's cut off by Allen. He walked with it, but gets it out to Bewley. It's back to Hardy. Hardy gets a screen from Bunch. Hardy's looking to pull up with a jump shot. He does. His shot short. Rebounds in the hands of Martin for the Scotties. As Martin brings it into the front court now, he's going to drive to the rim. He goes to the rim, and he misses the layup. Rebound goes to Hall for the Trojans. It's in the hands of Bunch. He gets it off to Hardy. He has it in the circle now. It's off to Spillman, guarded by Walbert. Spillman's going to drive. He loses his footing. It's going to be a Bradley steal for the Scotties. He's going to lose it. It's off in the hands of Garmin, in the hands of Walbert. Walbert's going to slow it down here for the Scotties a little bit as they look to catch their breath. Garmin's going to set the screen for Walbert. Walbert's going to lose his footing, but he gets it back. He brings it back out top for the Scotties. 3:22 left in the second quarter. It's 27-21 Trojans. As Walbert's being guarded by Bewley. He pulls up for a three at the top of the key. It's no good. Rebound to Bewley for the Trojans. He throws it ahead to Spillman. Spillman has it for the Trojans. He brings it back out front, guarded by Walbert. 3 minutes left in the second quarter as it's off in the hands of Hall. He's going to look to get off to Hardy. He does, and it's going to be a foul here on Allen as he tried to get through the Spillman screen. It's going to be Allen's first, the team's second of the quarter. It's going to be JoJo Driver checking. He checks in for Allen. It's going to be Clemens to check back in. He replaces Mason Bunch. It's Trojans basketball as Coach William Buford is going to take a timeout here for the Scotties. It's a 27-21 game here. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and come back on WCLU Sports.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
WCLU.
We're back here in Trojan Gym. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. Trojans lead 27-21 with 2:57 left in the second quarter. We've got an HVAC Services instant replay for you. It's going to be the Jarrett Martin little flip shot here in the lane. It's going to go up and in. Scotties trailed by 6 after they trailed by 14 in the first quarter. Trojans have only scored 2 points in this second quarter. Scotties have run the Trojans off the three-point line, I would
Glasgow
say.
doing a much better job at three-point defense in this second period, Chase. You're right about that. It's a very good call.
It's a rivalry game as we know it. So as the Trojans have the ball underneath, it's Bewley looking to get it in. As Coach William Buford took that timeout, Bewley's looking to get it in. He gets it into Spillman up top, being guarded by Walbert. He's going to get it over here in the hands of Jackson Reese, who just checked in. Bewley has it. He drives down the lane. He tries to get it off in the hands of Hall, and he does, and he puts up a South Central bank shot. It goes up and in. It's a 29-21 lead for the Trojans. 2:35 left in the second quarter as Walbert has it for the Scotties. Got it on the right side as JoJo Driver has it up top. He drives down the lane. He loses footing. He's going to get up for a floater. And they're going to get Driver for the charge there. Wow.
Boy, I don't know about that. I think you can credit the Barren County bench for calling that foul, Chase. That was not a very good call.
It's going to be his second, team's third of the quarter. Trojan basketball as Bewley has it. He's guarded by Walbert. He gets it to the elbow to Spillman. They tried to get to Hardy back door, but he wasn't available. Spillman pulls up from the free throw line. His shot's no good. Rebound goes to Martin for the Scotties. He's racing to the other end. Martin's going to drive, kicks out to Walbert. He pulls up for a three in the corner. That's good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction three-point shot. It's a 29-24 game. Trojans lead. As Bewley walked, they didn't call it. It's off to Spillman. He gets it off to Hall at the elbow, guarded by Javen Garman, who checked into the ball game a little bit ago for the Scotties. It's off to Reese on the left side. He's looking. He gets off to Spillman. Spillman's looking inside to Hall. He can't get it to him. He does get it to him now. Hall has it guarded by Garman. Hall has it. He makes a move on Garman. He goes with a shot that's good. That's a South Central bank shot. Hall has 8 points for the Trojans.
First time I've seen Graham Hall. He's impressive down inside. He got some good moves down in there.
It's a 31-24 lead for the Trojans. 1:30 left in the second quarter as Walbert has it for the Scotties. He's going to get off to Martin. Martin gets inside to JoJo Driver, and they're going to get him for a traveling violation.
If he traveled, it was because he got pushed down inside there.
It's going to be Trojan basketball as Allen checks back in for the Scotties.
It's only the second turnover for the Scotties, though, so that's
also Bradley checked back in. It's going to be Reese to throw it in for the Trojans. He gets it into Bewley. He brings it up the sideline for the Trojans. He's going to be double-teamed. He picks up his dribble. It's off to Reese up top, guarded by Allen. Reese has it. Got it in the circle. He gets it off the elbow to Compton. He's looking here. He gets it off to Hardy. Hardy gets it inside the Hall on Jeremiah Driver. He goes up for a shot. It's no good, but there's going to be a foul on Jeremiah Driver, who looked like he got all ball right there. It's going to be Driver's first, the team's fourth of the quarter. That sends Hall to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2.
0 for 1 so far on the night from the line, but he does have 8 points in the ball game and 3 rebounds.
Hall's first attempt now is no good. Trojans 0 of 2 at the line so far.
They're 2 for 4, actually.
2 for 4. Oh, I missed Spillman's 2 free throws. As Hall's second attempt now is no good as well. Rebound to Walbert for the Scotties. He's going to push the pace up the floor. He has it inside now. He's going to go up the shot. It's no good, but he is fouled. That foul goes on Bray Bewley. That's his first, team's third of the quarter. That sends J.C. Walbert to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2, where he has 9 early points for the Scotties. As Walbert's first attempt is good.
J.C. a terrific foul shooter, 87%.
Sends Landon Mitten into the ball game for the Scotties. He replaced Jarrett Martin. Walbert's second attempt now is good as well. Walbert shoots it at almost 90% on the year from the free throw line. It's a 31-26 ball game. 52 seconds left in the half. It's going to be a trap here. Bewley has it. It's going to be a tip pass for the Scotties in the hands of Hall. Trojans catch a break. It's back to Hall in the front court. He's looking for Bewley. He gets it to him, guarded by Bradley. Bewley's going to drive down the lane now. He's cut off by Driver. Hall puts up a free throw line. Jump shots in and out. Rebound to Allen for the Scotties. 30 seconds left in the half as Walbert has it. Walbert's going to bring it out top for the Scotties. Scotties going to look for 1 right here.
Now, Glasgow's done a remarkable job to get back into this ball game. They trailed by as many as 17 points at 23-6.
16 seconds left in the half. Walbert has it in the circle. Scotty's going to take the last shot. They're going to go a 1-4 flat here as Walbert has it with 10. He's going to try to drive down the lane now. He will. He puts up a fadeaway jump shot. No good. Rebound to Jeremiah Driver. He goes back up with it, and he is fouled. That foul goes on Reese. That's his first, team's fourth of the half. That sends Jeremiah Driver to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2. Trojans hit 5 threes in the first quarter. They have not hit one in the second quarter. With 3 seconds left here in the opening half, Jeremiah Driver's first free throw bounces around and out. He's got 1 more to cut the Trojan deficit here to 4. Driver's second attempt is short as well. Rebound goes in the hands of Hall. He throws ahead to Bewley. He puts up a half-court heave. That's no good. So at halftime here, it's the Trojans lead the Scotties by 5 here at 31-26. We will be back after a 5-minute timeout for the Don Franklin halftime show on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going on a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with a same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe, candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Glasgow Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Joe Myers.
Go at him! Go at him!
It's time for the Don Franklin Auto Halftime Report.
Alongside Joe Myers, we got the Don Franklin halftime show now. The Trojans lead by 5 at the half at 31-26. Here at halftime, we're going to let Joe quickly get going with the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats.
All right, Chase, thank you very much. Looking at Barren County's numbers, they turned the ball over 8 times in that first half. The Trojans scored 25 points in the first quarter, but only 6 in the second for a total of 31. Barren County in that first half shoots 12 of 25 from the field overall for 48%. They were 5 of 9 from three-point range for 56%. 2 of 5 at the free throw line for 40%. They had 11 rebounds, 2 on the offensive end. Led in scoring here at halftime by Graham Hall. Big man down inside has 8 points. He's 4 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from three-point range. He leads the team with 4 rebounds at the break as well, 1 offensive. 7 points for Waylon Clemens. He's 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from three-point range. 6 points for Mason Bunch here at the break. He is 2 of 3. All have been three-point attempts. He had 3 rebounds as well. 4 points for Tate Spillman, 1 of 4 from the field. He was 0 of 2 from three-point range, 2 of 2 at the foul line. 3 points for Bray Bewley. He was 1 of 2 from the field, and those have all been three-point attempts. He had 2 rebounds also. 3 points for Cade Hardy as well. Cade was 1 of 2 from the field. Overall, 1 of 1 from three-point range. And that rounds out the scoring for Barren County here at halftime. But William Compton was 0 of 1 from the field. That was a 2-point try, and he did get 2 rebounds for the Trojans there in that first half. Garcia's Grill stats for the Scotties look like this. Glasgow scored 11 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second for their total of 26. Only 2 turnovers for Glasgow in that first half. Scotties were 10 of 24 from the field overall for 42%, 1 of 5 from three-point range for 20%. They were 5 of 7 at the free throw line for 71%. 10 rebounds, and 3 of them on the offensive end for the Scotties. Glasgow with 4 players in the scoring column so far. J.C. Walbert and Jarek Martin each with 11 points here at halftime. For J.C., he was 4 of 8 from the field overall, 1 of 3 from three-point range, 2 of 2 at the foul line. He had 2 rebounds. Jarek Martin's 11 points came on 4 of 6 shooting. Those are all 2-point tries. Jarek a perfect 3 of 3 at the charity stripe, and he has 3 rebounds. 2 points for Jeremiah Driver. He's 1 of 3 from the field. Those are all 2-point tries. He's 0 of 2 at the free throw line, and he has 3 rebounds as well, 2 of them on the offensive end. And 2 points for JoJo Driver. He was 1 of 6 from the field and 0 of 1 from three-point range. Landon Minton did not score, but he did grab 1 offensive rebound, and Kanan Allen did not score. He was 0 of 1 from three-point range, and he had 1 defensive rebound in that first half. So Barren County leads Glasgow 31-26 here at Trojan Gym. Chase, not bad. There you go.
Thank you, Joe. We've got an HVAC Services instant replay. It's going to be the John Carter Walbert 3 in the second quarter that cuts the deficit for the Scotties to 31-26 here at the half. The deficit was as high as 17 in the first half at 23-6. We're going to come back after a 30-second timeout for the HVAC third quarter on WCLU Sports.
If you already have internet through SCRTC, there's a pretty good chance your speed just went up, maybe even paying less. And if you don't, check on fiber optic with SCRTC in your area, because 500 meg is now only $70. That's 500 down and upload. And if you want more speed, SCRTC got it, up to 5 gig of it. Make the switch right now at scrtc.com and we'll do the install free. This won't last forever. With unmatched customer support, SCRTC, your best and last internet provider.
Sports is on WCLU.
We're back here at Barren County High School. Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. We got about a minute before the HVAC third quarter. We'll give you some score updates around the region so far tonight. You got the Franklin Simpson Lady Wildcats who are playing in the 2A state tournament in Owensboro. They lead Christian Academy Louisville 28-24 at the half. Also in boys action, Bowling Green leads Greenwood 63-26 after end of 3 quarters. Also, after 3 quarters, Warren Central leads South Warren 49-41.
Did you say Bowling Green leads Greenwood in boys basketball?
Yes, 63-26.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy.
Running clock.
Yep.
That is all I've got right now. I do not. Oh, South Warren girls defeated Warren Central 75-52. Hart County defeated Allen County 70-64 in girls action tonight at Hart County. That is all I've got there. We're getting ready for the HVAC third quarter here.
I was just going to say earlier tonight here, the scoreboard just went out. At least
that one up there did. These two down here, if not, that's the only one that went out up there. The one behind us here is still on, and then these two are on.
I was going to say earlier tonight here, the Lady Scotties fought hard but fell to Barren County 47-36.
As that one scoreboard has went out up there, we've got the 3 other ones working.
The problem is the one that's out is the one
we've been looking at.
We have the best view of.
As I think we're just going to play on here if I had to guess. No, we're going to wait. They had clock trouble before the game started. The clock stopped, and they had to come over here a couple times and restart it. They're just going to play on and see if the clock goes right here. We got the HVAC third quarter. It's going to be Scotty's ball to open up. The clock is working. It's going to be Walbert with it against the Trojan. Man-to-man. It's off to Martin, guarded by Bunch. Martin's looking to drive, puts a spin move on, goes up with a shot that bounces around and goes in. It's a 31-28 lead for the Trojans, as the Scotties have basically closed this gap within 3 now.
Jarek is playing really well, 5 of 7 from the field.
It's off to Hall at the elbow. He's being guarded by Driver, who sagged off him a little bit. It's off to Spillman up top for the Trojans. It's going to be off to Clemens, who has 2 fouls. He starts the third quarter. It's going to be in the corner to Bewley. He gets it off to Bunch down low. He's going to be double-teamed. It's going to be almost stolen by Scotties, but it's in the hands of Clemens. Clemens looking to drive. He gets it out to Bunch. Bunch thought about 3, does not. It's into Hall. Hall's backing down Driver. He goes up with a shot that bounces around and goes in.
That kid's having a nice night as well. He's 5 of 8.
He is well over his average as well. He only averages 7 points on the year.
He's got 10.
As the scoreboard does come back on our side right here, it's 33-28. It's over to JoJo Driver on the right side. It's back out front to Allen. He's going to fire up a 3 from the top of the key. It's going to be short. It's going to be tried to saved in bounds by Allen, but it's going to go out of bounds off the Scotties. It's a 33-28 lead for the Trojans. 6:47 left in HVAC third quarter as it's Trojan basketball. Scotty's going to bring full court pressure here. It's going to be Clemens to throw it in for the Trojans. It's going to come into Bewley. He throws it up the sideline to Hall, who's looking for somebody to get it to. He gets out to Bewley up top in the circle. It's a 5-point lead for the Trojans. Out to Clemens on the right side. He gets a screen from Hall. Clemens looks for Hall. He throws it out of bounds. It's going to go Scotty basketball as the Scotties have run the Trojans off the 3-point line.
I don't know if Clemens thought Hall was going to cut to the basket or what, but he just overthrew him that time. It's 9 Barren County turnovers.
As Walbert's going to bring it up into the circle, guarded by Spillman. Walbert's going to get off to Martin. Martin turns and faces. He's looking for JoJo Driver. He still has it. Gets it back out to Walbert. Walbert's going to drive down the lane. He goes up with a shot that's good. That's a South Central bank shot. It's a 33-30 game now as Spillman quickly races into the other court. As the scoreboard goes off again on that other side, it's off to Clemens on the right side. He's going to bring it out top for the Trojans. He's being guarded by Allen. Clemens is going to get it off to Bewley. He's going to get a screen now from Clemens, but Clemens backs away. It's going to be a steal for Walbert for the Scotties. Walbert's going to go the other end. He goes down the lane, goes up with a shot. It's no good, but he is fouled. Foul goes on Brady Bewley. That's his second. The team first of the quarter. He's going to send J.C. Walbert to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2.
Walbert just flat out picked the pocket of Bewley that time, just took it right away from him.
Walbert's going to try to get this game within 1 here at the SCRTC free throw line. His first attempt was no good. A rare miss from Walbert at the free throw line. As Compton and Hardy check in, they replace Clemens and Bunch for the Trojans.
Yeah, JC 88% on the year from the strike.
Walbert's second attempt at the line is short as well. Rebound went to Compton for the Trojans. He gets it ahead to Spillman, who loses his footing, picks up his dribble. He's trapped. And there's going to be a foul here on the Scotties.
You're going to get JoJo Driver, I believe.
They did. That's going to be his third. Team's first of the quarter.
JoJo was contending that he should have had a jump ball there, but not the call he got.
It's going to be Bradley check in for the Scotties. He replaces JoJo Driver. As Bewley, he gets it into Hall up top. Bewley gets it back. He's being guarded by Jalen Bradley, who checked in for Driver. Bewley gets it off to Spillman in the corner. Spillman's looking to drive. He does not. Gets it into Hall. He's guarded by Jeremiah Driver. Hall's going to throw it in the corner. Compton 3. It's good. That's an Elmore Realty and Auction 3-point shot. Puts the Trojans up 6 at 36-30. That's their first three-pointer since the first quarter.
Bewley got a deflection here on the Glasgow offensive end. Ball goes out of bounds.
As Allen's looking to get it in for Scotties. He throws it in the backcourt to Martin. 5:13 left in HVAC third quarter as Martin brings in the front court, guarded by Hardy. It's off to Walbert on the right side. Walbert gets a screen from Jeremiah Driver. Walbert's looking, gets it off to Allen on the left side. He gets it back to Walbert. Walbert gets it into Jeremiah Driver now. He faces up. He's backing down Hall. He goes up with a shot that's no good. Rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds by the Trojans. It goes off Hardy, and then it goes off Hall. It's going to stay Scotties basketball. It's going to be Martin to throw it in underneath. He's looking to get it in. He gets it into Walbert. He's going to bring it out top for the Scotties. Walbert has it on the right wing here. He's looking for Martin. He gets it to Martin down the baseline. Martin faces up on Hardy. He loses it off his foot. It's going to be a turnover for the Scotties.
Only the third.
Bewley has it. He gets over to Hardy. Hardy gets it in the corner to Compton. Back to Hardy, guarded by Allen. The 36-30 ball game. Trojans lead by 6. That ball is going to be kicked out of bounds off the Scotties. It's going to stay Trojan basketball. Hardy's going to throw it into Hall. Hall's going to give it back to Hardy. 4:26 left. Hardy's going to drive down the baseline. He cannot. Gets off to Spillman. Spillman could not shoot it. He brings it back out top. Spillman picks up his dribble. He's looking for somebody to get it to. He gets it off in the hands of Compton. Back to Spillman. Spillman gets it gets it to Hall. He gets it off to Compton. Back to Hall. Just inside the three-point line. It's back to Spillman. 4 minutes left in HVAC third quarter. Spillman has it. He's looking to get it. Somebody gets it off to Compton. Compton has it. He's looking. He traveled with it. It's going to be a turnover for the Trojans.
They're up to 11 turnovers now.
11 turnovers to the Scotties. 3, I believe.
That's right.
Except for that first quarter that Barron knocked down 5 threes, the Scotties have hung in there. It's 36-30 as the Scotties have the ball. It's in the hands of Walbert. He gets a screen from Jeremiah Driver. Walbert's looking here. He gets it in the corner to Bradley. Bradley brings it back out top for the Scotties. He drives all the way up the left side. He goes around. His shot's no good. Rebound to Bewley for the Trojans. Bewley throws it ahead to Spillman. Spillman drives baseline now. His fadeaway shot's no good, but there's going to be a foul.
Chase, that's a bad call. I mean, Spillman was falling away, and Walbert didn't even have an opportunity to get to him to make contact. I don't understand that call at all.
That's going to be Walbert's second, and Coach Buford just looking over at us in disbelief as that call, as his free throw attempt is good. Spillman's free throw attempt is good. It's a 37-30 ball game. Spillman looked to initiate that contact right there. That's why he was on the floor, and they call Walbert for the foul. Spillman's second attempt is good as well.
Yeah, it's a tough call on John Carter.
That puts the Trojans back up 38-30. 3:30 left in the HVAC third quarter as Martin has it in the circle for the Scotties. He gets it off over here to Walbert on the right side. He's being guarded by Spillman. He gets a screen from Jeremiah Driver. He's double teamed, gets it off the Driver. He goes up with a shot that's good. That's a South Central bank shot. That's Driver's fourth point of the night. Hardy quickly races to the other end. He's being guarded by Allen. Brings it back out to the circle. Backdoor pass goes to Spillman. He lays it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot. It's a 40-32 game as Walbert gets a screen from Driver, and they're going to get a foul here on Spillman. That's going to be his first, team's second of the quarter. It's going to be Martin to throw it in for the Scotties. As Martin looks to throw it in, he gets it into Walbert in the backcourt. 2:47 left in the HVAC third quarter. Trojans lead by 8. Walbert has it. He's looking for Driver. He gets it to him. He's at the three-point line. Driver's looking to back down. Gets off to Martin. Martin's guarded by Hardy. Martin's just going to bring it back out top for the Scotties. Martin's looking for, he's guarded by Hardy. He's going to get a screen here from Jeremiah Driver. Martin tells him to back away. Martin's over on the left side now. Now gets a screen from Driver. Martin's going to drive down the lane. He goes up a shot. It's good and a foul. It's also a South Central Bank shot. That is Cade Hardy with the foul. That's his first. Team's third of the quarter. That sends Jarrett Martin to the SCRTC free throw line. He's going to shoot one as Clemens checks back in for Hardy.
Now, of the games I have seen this year, this is by far the most aggressive I've seen Jarrett trying to get to the basket and looking for his shot. I wish he would do this more often. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come.
As Martin's free throw attempt is good. The Scotties keep clawing back. It's 40-35 as the Scotties bring full court pressure. It's Spillman who crossed the timeline with it for the Trojans. 2:11 left in HVAC third quarter. Bewley's got it in the circle now. Gets it off to Compton. He's being guarded by Martin. Compton gets it off in the hands of Bunch up top. Bunch is going to drive now. Walbert went for the steal. It's out for a Compton three now. It's good.
Yeah, that all started right there when JC gambled on defense, Chase.
That's an Elmore Realty auction three-point shot. That got Compton a wide open look. It's 43-35 as Bradley has it for the Scotties in the front court. He's being guarded by Bewley. He loses it but gets it back. He's going to hand it off to Walbert. Walbert's looking to drive. He's being guarded by Spillman. Walbert will pull up from the free throw line with a jump shot that's good. Both teams trading buckets right now. It's 43-37. Trojans lead by 6.
JC 6 of 10 from the field on the night.
Bewley gets it in the corner to Clemens. Clemens is looking to drive now. He's cut off by Allen. It's going to be out to Spillman. He fires up a long three. It's short. Rebound to Allen for the Scotties. He's looking to run up the court fast. He's going to drive down the lane. He's going to go up with a shot that's blocked, but he is fouled by Clemens. It's going to be his third, team's fourth of the quarter. That's going to send Kanan Allen to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2.
Kanan at the line for the first time tonight.
That's the third Trojan foul in this quarter. As Allen's free throw attempt is good. It's going to be Reese to check in. He replaces Clemens. 43-38, 109 left in HVAC third quarter. Allen's at the line for 1. Allen's second attempt at the line is no good. Rebound goes to Bunch for the Trojans. Hands it off to Bewley. He crosses the timeline, gets it off to Bunch. He's being guarded by Landon Minton, who just checked in the ballgame. It's off to Spillman up top. Spillman gets a screen from Bunch. Spillman looked to drive. He could not. It's back out to Reese. Reese is looking to drive. Gets it off to Bunch. Bunch is going to put up from a 3 from the volleyball line. It's good.
Lord.
That's an Elmore Realty and Auction three-point shot. Puts the Trojans up 8 at 46-38.
That was way downtown.
Scotties looking to hold for 1 right here. It's in the hands of Martin for the Scotties. It's over to Walbert. Walbert's going to drive. Spin move on Spillman. Puts up a wild shot. It's in and out. Rebound to Compton for the Trojans.
I wish we would have held for 1 there, Chase.
As Compton's looking, he gets it off to Bunch. Bunch brings it to the front court for the Trojans. He's going to be trapped. It's going to be in the hands of Spillman. Spillman's going to charge, and they're going to call a block. Wow.
Let me tell you now, this one official down on the baseline has made some questionable calls tonight, without a doubt. And they seem to have all gone against the Scotties. Now, the officials are huddling to talk about this thing.
That's a charge all day, every day. Basket is good as well, and they get the foul on Allen.
That's a really, really poor call.
Allen was sitting there just like a statue, just standing there.
As you can hear behind, just the Scottie fans don't like it, and neither does Coach Buford. He's giving an earful to that official.
It's going to be Spillman at the SCRTC free throw line for 1. His free throw attempt is good. That pushes the Trojan lead back to 11.
I don't know what you have to do to draw a charge if that's not a charge.
I don't know. He was standing there like a statue. 19 seconds left in HVAC third quarter.
Coach Buford and that official still talking about it.
As Walbert brings in the front court looking for the last shot. Gives it off to Martin with 10 seconds left in the quarter. 6 seconds. Martin has it. He's looking to go. He's going to go now. He's going to go to the rim. He's going to lay up a shot, and that's a makeup call right there probably. They're going to call a foul there. That foul goes on Jackson Reese. That's his second, team's fifth of the quarter. Sends Jarrett Martin to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2 with 1.9 left in the quarter.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Cunningham was a fan of that call.
Martin's first attempt here is good. I mean, even on that charge down there, Spillman lowered the shoulder and they didn't even call it. As Allen checks back in, he's going to replace Walbert to give him a quick breather here before the fourth quarter. Martin's at the line for 1 here to get the Scotties back within 9. Martin's second free throw attempt is no good. Rebound's going to go in the hands of Compton, and that's going to be the HVAC third quarter. Scotties trail by 10, 49-39 after 3 quarters of play. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout with the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter on WCLU Sports.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
WCLU.
We're back here in Trojan Gym. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. Scotties trail by 10, 49-39 after 3 quarters of play. We've got the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Scotties trail by 10. Had it down to 3 at one point I had it at. And now it's the Trojans by 10. It's going to be Trojans ball to open up this fourth quarter of play. It's going to be Allen, JoJo Driver, Minton, Martin, and Walbert for the Scotties. It's going to be Hall, Bewley, Compton, Spillman, and Clemens for the Trojans. As the ball comes into Bewley to begin this Walbert Trucking fourth quarter, Scotty's still in a man. It's going to be over to Spillman at the elbow. He's looking for Compton. Spillman has it. He brings it back out top for the Trojans, gets it over to Clemens. Clemens is looking. He gets it over to Spillman. He's being guarded by JoJo Driver. Spillman's going to drive now. Put the spin move on Driver. He is caught between 2 Scotty defenders. He puts it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot.
Just a circus shot that time by Spillman, but hey, give him credit. He got it to go.
That foul goes on Minton. That's his second, team's first of the quarter. Trojans extend the lead to 51-39. As Jeremiah Driver checks back in for the Scotties, he replaces Landon Minton. Spillman's at the SCRTC free throw line for 1.
He's yet to miss.
Free throw attempt is no good. You jinxed him. They're going to get a lane violation here on the Scotties.
I guess I didn't jinx him yet because he's going to get another opportunity. Looked like it was Jeremiah Driver that got in there a little early, Chase.
Spillman's at the line for 1 more here. His attempt is up, and it's good.
6 of 6.
Lead's been pushed back to 13 at 52-39. Largest deficit since the first quarter. Walbert drives down the lane, and he is going to get fouled. Foul goes on Spillman. That's his second, team first of the quarter. It's going to be Walbert going to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2.
Yeah, Jason needs to knock both of these down, kind of stop this bleeding a little bit, and then Glasgow needs to go down and get a stop.
Walbert's free throw attempt is short. He has missed his last 3 free throw attempts.
Just not used to seeing that, are we?
No, we are not.
He's now 4 of 7 on the night.
Walbert's second attempt at the line is bounced around and went in.
JC kind of shakes his head like, what's going on here? That finally fell through.
As Bewley gets it in, he's guarded by JoJo Driver. He brings it to the other end of the court. He's into the front court. Bewley has it. He gets it off in the hands of Clemens, and they're going to get Kanan Allen for a foul, pushing through a screen right there, I believe. I would love, that's his third, team second of the quarter. It's going to be Trojans ball underneath. It's going to be Bewley to throw it in for the Trojans. He gets it in, goes into Hall. It's back to Spillman. Bewley's looking to get it back. He cannot. It's out to Hall. Hall not even looking to shoot a three. It's out to Clemens. Clemens gets it off to Spillman. Spillman, it's inside to Hall. He's going to get a nice, easy layup. That's a South Central bank shot as well by Hall.
Jeremiah Driver went for the steal and left Hall wide open.
54-40, Trojans lead. It's going to be in the corner of JoJo Driver. He fires up a three. It's no good. Rebound's going to be in the hands of Compton for the Trojans.
Starting to let this one slip away,
This is desperate times. Clemens goes to the other end. It's blocked by Martin. It's in the hands of Walbert. Walbert's looking. He throws it ahead to Allen. He's going to go to the rim and miss the layup. Rebound goes in the hands of Walbert. He's got it underneath. He goes up with a shot. He's stripped, but he is fouled. That foul goes on Compton. That's his first, team second of the quarter. Sends J.C. Walbert to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot two. Scotty's letting this one slip away a little bit. Walbert's free throw attempt is good. It's going to be Bradley check in. He checks in for Allen. Hardy also checks back in for the Trojans. He replaces Clemens. Walbert has got one more here at the SCRTC free throw line. His attempt is good. The 54-42 lead for the Trojans as Hardy looks to get it in. He throws it into Spillman. Spillman gets it to Hall at half court. He brings it up court. Hall looking, gets it off to Bewley. He's being guarded by JoJo Driver. It's out to Hall. He's being guarded by Jeremiah Driver. Hall's going to get it back out front to Hardy. 54-42 game, 6 minutes left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's off to Bewley. Bewley's looking. He looked to get it into Hall. He does. His South Central bank shot is good.
Hall has killed the Scotties down inside. He's got 14 points.
56-42 game.
I think you said he averages, 8 a game?
He averages 7 a game.
7 a game.
And he has 14 on the night so far as the Trojans now win a 2-3 zone against the Scotties. It's into Martin at the elbow. Martin's going to drive down inside. Go for the shot. It's no good. Rebound goes to Hall as Bewley brings it up. It's going to be over the corner to Compton. He's wide open for a three. It's no good. Rebound's in the hands of JoJo Driver. He's pushing the pace to the other end. He's going to go to the rim, and he's going to miss the layup. Rebound goes to Hardy for the Trojans. He's going to be double teamed off to Bewley. He walked with it. They didn't call it. It's going to be off to Hardy. He drives down the lane, gets it off down there to Hall. He goes up with shots. No good. Rebound to Jeremiah Driver for the Scotties. Scotties need to push the tempo down 14 with 5 minutes to go in the ballgame as Walbert has it for the Scotties. He brings it back out front. He's being guarded by Spillman. It's over to JoJo Driver. He's being trapped. Gets it back out to Walbert. It's over in the corner to Jalen Bradley. 4:54 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's in the middle to Martin. Martin's going to get stripped by Hardy. Hardy's got it going to the other end. He's going to get it stripped out of his hands too. It's going to go out of bounds off the Trojans.
After it was stripped, it came down and hit Hardy in the knee.
That's a good call there. As Bunch checks in and Reese checks in, and Coach William Buford's going to take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back on WCLU Sports.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Is on WCLU.
We're back here at Trojan Gym. Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. It's a 56-42 lead for the Trojans. 4:45 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Scotty's desperate for a bucket right now.
Yeah, got to have offense, Chase, almost every time down the floor at this point. You're down by 14 points with 4:45 to go. So got to knock down some shots at this point.
Scotties have missed multiple attempts at a layup this quarter as well on a fast break.
Yep.
They could have got this lead probably down to about 7 or 8. It's going to be Scotty's ball here with 4:45 left, needing to score every time down the floor. It's going to be rolled into the front court here by Martin, and Walbert's going to pick it up as the Trojans go a 2-3 zone. It's going to be in the corner to Bradley. Back out to Walbert. Walbert's looking, gets it over to Driver. He drives baseline now. He's cut off, gets it off to Jeremiah Driver. He loses it out to Martin. Martin's going to drive down the lane. He gets over the shot. It's good, and a foul.
Garrett got fouled twice before they finally called the third one, but they did get it.
That foul goes on Bunch. That's his second. Team's second of the quarter. Martin's going to go to the SCRTC free throw line for 1/3 of the quarter, excuse me.
I believe it's the third. That's what I've got anyway.
It is. Martin's going to the SCRTC free throw line. He's going to shoot one. Martin having probably arguably one of his best games of the year as well. His free throw attempt is good.
The best one I've seen. He's got 20 points now.
As Allen checks in for Jeremiah Driver, Mason Bunch also checked back into the ball game, I believe, for the Trojans. He did not, excuse me. It's into Reese, back to Hardy. Hardy's going to bring it up the court for the Trojans. He breaks the press. He gets it over to Reese, who's guarded by Allen. It's going to be in the corner to Hardy. He's going to fire up a three now. It's no good. Rebound to Walbert. Walbert's pushing the pace up the floor for the Scotties. He's going to go down to the rim. He's going to put up a floater. It's off. Rebound goes to Reese for the Trojans. Too many missed opportunities for the Scotties in this quarter.
Yep.
As Reese gets it off to Hardy. He's being guarded by Bradley. 4 minutes left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Spillman's got it for the Trojans now. He's going to bring it back out front. And JoJo Driver's going to pick up a foul, trying to get a steal. That's going to be his fourth.
Just no need to do that. I mean, that's all the way out near midcourt. You know, he already had 3 fouls on him. You just don't need to reach in like that.
It's going to be the team's third of the quarter as well. Trojans basketball. 3:57 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's into Bewley. Being guarded by Walbert. It's going to be a backdoor pass to Hardy. He's going to put it up and in. It's too late. It's not too late for the Skies yet, but it's a 58-45 lead for the Trojans. 3:41 left. It's in the hands of Bradley. He's going to get it out to JoJo Driver in the middle to Martin. Martin's going to pull it from the free throw line with the jumper. It's short. Rebounds in the hands of Hardy. It's going to be back up to Bewley in the front court. It's going to be inside now to Hall. A touch pass to Hardy. He puts it up and in.
Hardy wide open in the lane right there.
Scotty's in desperation mode now. It's 60-45. It's over to Walbert. Back to Bradley up top. Over to Martin. Over to Walbert. 3:13 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. JoJo Driver has it for the Skies. Over to Walbert. He's going to put up a three now. It's going to be off. Rebound goes to Spillman for the Trojans. Spillman's racing to the other end. He goes down the lane. He puts up a shot. It's blocked by Martin. Walbert's got it for the Scotties. He's pushing the pace. He goes down the lane. He's going to go up with a shot. It's good and a foul. That's a South Central bank shot as well. That foul goes on Hall. That's his first. Team's fourth of the quarter. Walbert's going to the SCRTC free throw line. He's going to shoot one. Maybe a little too late for the Scotties here. As Walbert's free throw attempt is good. 60-48. Trojans lead by 12. Hardy's looking to get it in. He finally gets it into Hall, who almost was tied up by Martin, but they're looking. Gets it to Hardy. He crosses the timeline. He drives down for a Spillman three in the left corner. That's in and out. Rebound to Bradley for the Skies. I'm not sure why Spillman took that shot.
I'm not either.
Bradley races to the other end. He's going to go up the shot. It's blocked by Spillman. It's in the hands now of Hardy. He's driving down the other end. He's going to pull it from the free throw line. Jump shot. It's no good. Rebound's going to go in the hands of Jackson Reese. He's going to pull it for a three in the corner. That's good. That's an Elmore Realty auction 3-point shot. Trojans lead 63-48. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and come back on WCLU Sports.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Ready? WCLU.
We're back here in Trojan Gym. Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. It's a 63-48 lead for the Trojans. 2:27 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter.
You talked about what a big district game this was for Barren County in the Don Franklin pregame show, Chase. If they win this ball game, and it's looking like they're going to, up by 15 with 2.5 minutes to go, they'll go to 4-0 in district play, and they are certainly in the driver's seat here. And, you know, I think a lot of people around this area thought Barren County would struggle to finish in the top 2 in the district, but this is a team that is certainly overachieved based on what the expectations were in the preseason, I think.
They're probably going to go in the district as the number 1 seed because they still got us to play one more time in Allen County. So most likely they're going to go into the district tournament either 5-1 or 6-0.
Very possible.
As Walbert brings it to the front court for Scotty, it's over to Allen. It's going to be off to Martin. Martin's looking. He gets it off to Allen, who's going to put up a 3 now. That's good. That's an Elmore Realty auction 3-point shot for Allen. The lead is 63-51. 2 minutes to go in this ball game. As Reese brings it up for the Trojans. He's looking, picks up his dribble. It's off to Hardy. Hardy gets it over to Spillman in the corner. It's back out to Hardy up top. 2 minutes left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's out to Spillman. Spillman goes down the lane, puts up a shot. It's no good, but he is fouled. That foul goes on Jeremiah Moore, who just checked into the ball game for the Scotties. That's his first, team fourth of the quarter. That sends Tate Spillman to the SCRTC free throw line where he's going to shoot 2. This win for the Trojans will push them to 10 in a row in the series as well. Spillman's free throw attempt is good.
Spillman a perfect 7 of 7 at the line.
Spillman's second attempt at the line is good as well. 65-51, under 2 minutes to go in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter as they call JoJo Driver for a traveling violation.
6 turnovers for the Scotties tonight.
65-51 as Hardy looks to throw it in for the Trojans. He throws it in. It gets into the hands of Reese, off to Spillman. Spillman's going to go to the rim, and he's going to be fouled.
It's going to be it for JoJo Driver.
It's going to be his 5th. That's going to send Tate Spillman to the SCRTC free throw line. He's going to shoot 2.
Tough night for JoJo. Finishes 1 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 from three-point range, and he had 1 rebound in the night for 2 points.
Jeremiah Driver checks in to replace JoJo Driver. And Martin's going to check out as well for the Skies. Nope, he's going to stay in. Spillman's got 2 shots here at the line to extend the Trojan lead. His first shot is good. Spillman is a perfect 9 of 9 at the line tonight. Looking to go 10 of 10. His second attempt is no good. Rebound goes to Martin for the Scotties. He races to the other end. He's going to go to the rim. He's going to lay it up and in. That's a South Central bank shot as well. 66-53 as the ball's into Spillman. He's going to get double teamed by Walbert and Moore. He's looking, gets it off to Hardy. It's going to be up to Hall. Hall's got it on the baseline, gets it out to Bewley. 1:30 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's out to Hardy. Hardy gets it out to Reese, guarded by Martin. Gets it off to Bewley. 1:20 left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. Bewley has it. He picks up his dribble. He gets it out to Reese. And they're going to get Reese for a traveling violation.
15 Barren County turnovers.
Walbert has it for the Skies. He's going to come up and give it off to Martin. Martin's going to drive down the middle of the lane, gets it off to Jeremiah Driver. He goes up with it. His shot's no good. Rebound goes to Jeremiah Driver. He loses it. It's out to Allen, over to Walbert. Walbert's going to drive down the middle of the lane. He puts up a jump shot in the lane, way off. Rebound to Jeremiah Driver. He has it in the lane. He goes up with a shot that's good. That's a South Central Bank shot. 66-55, under a minute to go in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's into Bewley, over to Hardy now. Hardy's looking. Hardy's going to bring it in the front court. He gets it off to Hall. They're going to throw it out to Bewley up top. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter as Hardy has it. Gets it off to Bewley. He's going to be trapped. It's into Spillman. He goes up with a shot that's good. That's a South Central Bank shot. 68-55, under 30 seconds left in the Walbert Trucking fourth quarter. It's off to Walbert. It's over to Allen. Allen's going to put up a long three now that's short. Rebound's going to go to Hardy for the Trojan. That's going to be about to do it here. As Spillman has it for the Trojans. He's going to be double teamed by Moore. It's off to Bewley. Bewley's going to hold the ball here. It's going to be a 68-55 loss for the Scotties here. It's going to take them to 5-9 on the year, 1-2 in the district. It sends the Trojans to 11-4 on the year, 4-0 in the district. We're going to come back after a 7-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
We're not superheroes, but when people need us, we answer the call. We're not weathermen, but we know the Kentucky seasons like the back of our hands. For over 40 years, we've serviced any brand, anytime, with the same-day service guarantee. Now that's a big promise, and that's probably why no one else does it. So when dealing with your heating and cooling, call HVAC Services, and you'll have the right team by your side.
When you come into Garcia's Grill, you're welcomed with a smile and you'll love the atmosphere. Garcia's was voted by the community as the best overall restaurant for the past 2 years. Great food at a great value. They serve fresh, delicious traditional Mexican dishes, incredible pasta, burgers, steaks, and seafood. People say you can never get burnt out on this restaurant because of all the amazing choices. Garcia's Grill, owned and operated by the Gomez Garcia family. Check them out on North Ray Street in Glasgow and on Facebook. Garcia's Grill, a different kind of Mexican restaurant. South Central Bank has been investing in the Glasgow community for over 50 years. During that time, we've learned a thing or two about hard work, relationships, and a vision for success. South Central Bank is designed to make a difference in the prosperity of our customers and the communities it serves. We want to be a part of your success. Visit southcentralbank.com. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
With a history of scoring touchdowns and breaking records, Dakota Elmore knows a thing or two about hard work. At Elmore Realty and Auction, his team, often referred to as the A-Team, applies that same work ethic in how they serve this community. With a combined 200 years of experience, the team serves our commercial industry, helps families find their dream home, and makes your auction an easy, profitable, and positive experience. Elmore Realty and Auction, trusted since 1935. Check them out on Facebook for listings and auctions.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you Catch-Up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC. 678-2111. Call and save today.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Monticello Bank first opened its doors in 1895 as a single office in Monticello, Kentucky. Today, there are 21 MBC locations across the Commonwealth. From home loans to commercial lending, Monticello Bank offers a wide variety of convenient financial services and competitive rates from local people you know and trust. Visit them at 1434 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow and let them help make the financial side of your life a little easier. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe? Candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers. Now, the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up.
Here at the Don Franklin postgame show, it's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. Scotties lose this district battle 68-55. The Scotties go to 5-9 on the year, 1-2 in the district. The Trojans go to 11-4 on the year and 4-0 in the district. We got Joe here. He's going to do the Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. Joe, take it away.
All right, Chase, thank you very much. I had a disaster on the Glasgow stat sheet. I don't know what I did, but I messed up a couple things, but I think we've got it figured out now. All right, so for the Trojans, they scored 25 points in the first quarter, 6 in the second, 18 in the third, and 19 in the fourth for a total of 68. They had 15 turnovers in the ball game. They shoot 25 of 46 from the field for 54%, 9 of 17 from three-point range for 53%, 9 of 13 at the foul line for 69%, and they had 18 rebounds, 2 offensive. They're led in scoring tonight by Tate Spillman, who had 19 points. He was 5 of 11 from the field and 0 of 4 from three-point range. He was 9 of 10 at the foul line. He had 1 rebound. That was defensive. 14 points for Graham Hall. He was 7 of 11 from the field overall, 0 of 3 from the foul line and had 5 rebounds to lead the team in that category, 1 offensive rebound. 9 points for Mason Bunch. He was 3 of 4 from the field, all 3-point attempts. He had 4 rebounds, all defensive. 7 points for Waylon Clemens. He was 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3-point range. And 7 points as well for Cade Hardy. He was 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3-point range. He had 2 rebounds, both defensive rebounds. He had 6 points for William Compton. He was 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3-point range. He had 3 rebounds on the night. 3 points for Bray Bewley. He was 1 of 2 from the field. Those were both 3-point attempts. He also had 3 rebounds. 3 points also for Jackson Reese. He was 1 of 1 from 3-point range. And that rounds out the scoring, but Gavin Nunn was over 1 from the field for the Trojans tonight, so he did not score. So Barren County improves to 11-4 overall and 4-0 in the district with this victory here tonight over the Scotties. Glasgow finishes with 55 points. They scored 11 in the first, 15 in the second, 13 in the third, and 16 in the fourth. They had just 6 turnovers on the night, so did good in that category. Scotties were 20 of 50 from the field for 40%. They were 2 of 10 from 3-point range for 20%. They had 10 of 19 at the free throw line for 53%. They had 20 rebounds, 6 on the offensive end. Scotties led in score tonight by Jarek Martin, who had 22 points, maybe his best game of the season. He was 8 of 12 from the field overall, 6 of 7 at the foul line, and he had 4 rebounds on the defensive end. 21 points for J.C. Walbert. He also had a nice night. J.C. was 7 of 15 from the field. He was 1 of 4 from 3-point range, and 6 of 9 at the foul line. He had 5 rebounds, 1 on the offensive end. 6 points for Jeremiah Driver. He was 3 of 7 from the field, all 2-point attempts, 0 of 2 at the foul line. He had 6 rebounds to lead the Scotties there, 4 of them on the offensive board. 4 points for Kanan Allen. He was 1 of 5 overall, 1 of 4 from 3-point range, 1 of 2 at the foul line. He had 2 rebounds, both defensive, and 2 points for JoJo Driver to round out the scoring. He fouled out with 1:49 to go in the fourth quarter. He was 1 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3-point range, and had 1 defensive rebound. Landon Minton played but did not score. He had 1 offensive rebound on the night. Jalen Bradley played but did not score. He was 0 of 2 from the field. He had 1 defensive rebound. And that looks like it's it for the Scotties. Javen Garman and Jeremiah Moore also both played but did not score in this ballgame. The Scotties fall to 5-9 overall with the loss and 1-2 in district play. That's a look at your Garcia's Grill sizzling stats. Chase.
Thank you, Joe. Coach Buford's come out here. He's talking to James Brown. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back and get Coach Buford on here after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
For over 50.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for a new career where you'll be a part of a family-owned business for over 50 years? Walbert Trucking is a trucking company based right here in Glasgow. With Walbert Trucking, you'll get full benefits, great pay, and 401k. And you'll be home daily. Unlimited possibilities await you. Apply today and become a member of the Walbert Trucking team. 106 Sean Lane in Glasgow, 651-6784.
There you go, Chase.
There we go.
Sorry.
We're back here at Barren County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. We're going to continue with the Don Franklin post-game show here. Scotties lose a tough one, 68-55. As Coach Buford, I believe, is done with his interview here. We're going to try to get him on air here. Hey, Coach. All right, as Coach Buford puts on the headsets and joins us, Coach, at the 68-55 defeat here. Got down as many as 17 points in the first quarter, 23-6. I thought the kids battled really hard tonight. Got that deficit within 2 at the end of the third quarter, in the middle of the third quarter, and I thought that one block call, the block call they called down there, which was a charge in my book, kind of turned the game for us there.
I knew it was coming, but I didn't know when it was coming. I figured it would come early. And I normally, I normally, Chase, we've talked, and I normally don't say anything about the referees, even though me and you talk in silent. I usually don't. But tonight was ridiculous. I mean, there's nothing else you can say besides, it's hard to tell kids when they go out there and they play as hard as they can, and calls are being made on one end and they're not being made on the other. It's only so much you could tell, 14, 18-year-old kids, like, look, don't worry about it. Play the next play. You know what I mean? But when there are blatantly certain things that are happening on a regular basis, and then the referee tells me I'm going to tech you if you look at me again. I mean, not saying a word to him, just that's the type of night it was. Now, giving all credit to Barren County, they shot the ball. We knew they could shoot the ball well. We didn't get a hand up on some things. We made some mistakes. But the score is not indicative of what I think it should have been. I mean, I don't know how many free throws we shot and they shot, but I know in certain key points of the game it was very, very obvious of some things that were happening.
Yeah, Barren County shot 13 free throws to our 20. I thought the bright spot tonight was Walbert and Martin. Martin had 22 points. Also, JC had 21. They had 43 of our 55 points here tonight. I thought that was Martin's best game of the year.
Yeah, it was.
Far.
It was. He was extremely aggressive. You know what I mean? There's some things that he did really, really well. JC as well. You know what I mean? We it's coming. You can see it coming. I can see it coming on all three levels, on the freshman level and the JV level and on the varsity level. We just got to keep working and keep stepping up and basically just chopping wood, just keep on going.
Yeah, y'all got another game on Tuesday at Warren Central. We go straight back into the region competition in a big district game in Scottie Gym next week against the Raiders, who we've already played twice this year. We've seen them play. We will see you on Friday. We will have the girls at home on Tuesday against Southorn. We will see you on Friday at home against Warren East.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Sounds good, Coach. Thanks for coming out today.
Thank you very much.
That is Coach William Buford after a 68-55 defeat here to go to 1-2 in the district, 5-9 overall. We're going to come back after a 1-minute timeout. We will name our players of the game, and then we will show our Hardee's hot and fresh play of the game. We'll be back after a 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Want to slash your cable bill? Save over $20 a month with MyStream TV from SCRTC. The savings alternative with the same great channel lineup you've always been accustomed to. Packages as low as $85 even include internet, at least 200 meg. This is a no-brainer. No more cable boxes, just an app. And you even get an extra stream. Wait till we show you catch-up TV. Compare your current service to the new MyStream TV from SCRTC, 678-2111. Call and save today.
Hardee's newest handcrafted recipe, candied bacon, coated with caramelized brown sugar and a hint of pepper to add a whole new level of goodness to breakfast, lunch, dinner, or anytime. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
On WCLU.
We're back here in Trojan Gym. It's Chase Landrum alongside Joe Myers. We've got the Hardee's hot and fresh play of the game for you here. It's going to be the Jarrett Martin. It's going to be the Jarrett Martin taking it all the way down the other end of the floor, and he lays it in with a little floater off the backboard. It's a South Central bank shot. That is our Hardee's hot and fresh play of the game. So we have got our players of the game now. In the girls' game, we're going to go with Riley Strode. She had 6 points in that game tonight. And in our boys' game, we're going to go with Jarrett Martin. By far and away his best game of the year. He had 22 points on the night. We will be back in action, actually, with the girls on Tuesday night. That will be a JV varsity girls game at Glasgow against South Warren. The boys will be on the road against Warren Central at Warren Central. That will be a boys JV varsity game. We will be back. That's the end of the Don Franklin postgame show. We will be back with you all on Tuesday against South Warren. The Lady Scotties and the Lady Spartans. We will see you all on Tuesday night.
This has been Glasgow Scotties basketball on WCLU 103.1 FM and AM 1490. Brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, Walbert Trucking, South Central Bank, HVAC Services, South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, Garcia's Grill, Elmore Realty and Auction, Hardee's, TJ Regional Health, McDonald's, Monticello Bank, and Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Joe Myers. Your home for Glasgow High School Scotty sports. WCLU.